cycling through.
All right, we are live. Welcome everyone to the Aliakai after party. We have people trying to jump in. If you're in the chat right now, I apologize. Many links have gone out. I have more people that want to come in, but I saw people. It's a first come first serve sort of thing, and as people jump in and out, others can join. I hope you guys enjoyed the original conversation that Aliakai and I had earlier. And now we're going to pick up on all kinds of interesting stuff in the realm of belief and whatnot. And I'm sure this should be interesting. I know, Jen. I know you're trying. I have 10, and that's all I can have. So people will rotate in and out. I'll get you in here as soon as I can. I apologize to anyone that's trying to jump in that can't right now.
Yeah, I'm hoping she can come in fairly soon because, like, she's my co-host.
Mm-hmm.
If we have to kick anyone, I vote Ocean because
I'm
there, so something's going to happen.
I mean,
that'll prevent technical difficulties for you in the future, Neil.
No, sorry, Ocean.
Technical difficulties for everyone.
Well, it depends if Ocean's going to be doing some impersonations or not.
Oh yeah. Ocean and I are going to talk like our alleged alter egos now. He's going to be Jordan Peterson, and I'm going to be
that's correct.
The banana guy. What the fuck's his name again? For some reason.
I believe it's my
Comfort.
Yes, right. Ray Comfort. That's right.
My good friend Ray Comfort.
Well, that's the best thing about having Ocean on.
Yeah.
When you have Ocean on, you bring about 7 or 8 irrelevant atheists.
Oh!
Ooh,
wow.
shots fired.
I need a juice after that one. Jesus.
Ooh, that was fast.
So guys, we all know
Was that too hot? 30 seconds into
That
the
was
show,
a little
was
bit. You heated up my coffee, my dude.
Hey, who jumped out?
Sam.
Jim?
Sam dropped.
Oh, Sam. No,
No,
Sam's
Sam's
there.
there.
Sam's there.
Yeah, Sam's here.
I don't. Who did jump out? Jim
Yeah,
Barrows.
it was Jim.
Oh,
I have said if Jen wants to join,
Well-
that I'm happy to bow out, but I've not disappeared yet.
Oh, there's
We
Jen.
need to. If we have to replace Jim with somebody.
Did-
So,
oh,
Jay, there we go.
Hey, Jay.
All right.
Oh,
Hey,
wait,
Jen.
we can replace the
asked
J.
Jim, I was like,
Right,
can
we
you
have-
swap with me for a little bit?
Hey,
And
that person
they
looks
didn't.
familiar.
and then
It's
all
the
of a
boobs.
sudden, boobs.
I'm
Neil and I were on the same
waiting.
page.
Oh, I am
Oh, it's
waiting.
Mother-
Where are
it is
those
Mother Dragon.
motherfuckers? Where are they?
Yeah, Jen.
It's
Like,
Mother
there's
Dragon.
a running joke. There's a running joke on the channel that nobody knows the color of Jen's eyes.
No,
She has
Jen has
eyes.
exactly.
Jen doesn't have
She
eyes.
has
We
more
now
than
officially.
one.
will-
So guys, we now officially have confirmation that Wolf and Ocean are the same person.
I
didn't
will
say
make-
anything.
I
More
will
than one
make a-
I didn't say anything.
I will
I
make a
don't know
deal.
what's
If Otangelo comes back into the chat, I will put googly eyes if I can find them on my boobs.
Oh my God! I
That's
love
right.
that.
will
I
say
saw that
awful.
stream. I saw that.
He
I will say
messaged
that
me. He wanted to come in. Yeah, I'm like,
Let's
no.
do it. Let's.
No,
That's what I
no,
was
Jim,
saying.
because we
Such a bad
can't
idea.
break our
We
toys.
wouldn't get
Devolving
anything
into a
done.
Debate
We
with
would
the
no,
city.
nothing would happen. We wouldn't. It's
Oh,
He,
shut
Although-
up.
thinks
Shut
he
up,
thinks
don't you take-
RNA
Ocean, don't you
can't
take my
replicate,
happiness.
and he's
I
an
just-
idiot.
Let's see. Wait a minute.
You are
Hold
not
on a
allowed to
second.
take my happiness today, Ocean.
He
Jen,
thinks he knows
Jen.
more fucking about
Jen, if
chemistry
we
than I
bring-
do.
Jen, if we bring him in here, we're gonna break our toys. And if we break our toys, we won't get any new ones.
Break your toys, not mine.
I
You
know
which
that.
exactly which ones I'm talking about.
I know that. You know. Oh, see, he's already
Hey,
now
guys,
he's
it's
getting,
called an
pissed off now.
It's called an after party, not a dumpster fire. Come on, guys.
Every time I go to Neil's after
What's
party,
the
it's a
difference?
fucking dumpster fire.
These
What
are
you
these are
talking
synonymous terms, Ellie.
Yes, especially given that, like, we've got. is
In
it-
which
is it
language,
pagan?
Ocean? I speak 6.
All of them.
Ooh. Ooh.
about?
Well, I don't
Jim-
know if Jen
Jim
is
just
better.
fucking wonderful. Jim is
Jen
wonderful.
is
Thank you, Jim.
Amazing, and Jim, you're
It was
pretty
nice to
fucking
very
cool
briefly
too.
meet you, Jim.
Jim is. We gotta have Jim on.
Jim's
Jen knows a
awesome.
thing or two.
And when someone rotates out, we can bring Jim back in because I saw he was opening up a bottle of wine, so it looks like he was all about coming in here
Oh
tonight.
no,
so-
I can't drink. I'm on painkillers, so
Are we about?
Oh, but that makes the painkillers even better.
no.
Wait, are we
I
all
am
about?
Y'all
such
don't
a
want
bad
that,
influence.
Jen. You don't. That
Nope.
Jen winds up naked and she sings the Macarena
Whoa,
and
whoa,
all right.
Soul
So,
shows
down,
up
slow down.
and-
Well, probably.
Whoa,
Yes.
this stream
Yes.
has to go to OnlyFans
Oh,
now.
no, that's fine. There you go. Yes,
So,
Ray Comfort, the
the
Banana Man.
Banana Man. My very
That's right.
first video on my channel was a gigantic middle finger to him.
Stop typing, people. I can't fucking do this properly. I keep hitting the wrong ones and they pop in and out. Like, fuck!
So you said you had some stuff that you wanted to chat about, like as far as the after party, because we started getting into after party stuff at the end because you and I end up shooting the shit and we will talk for fucking hours.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm sorry. My head right now is so
Hockey.
all the stuff I'm learning through the courses I'm taking on neuroscience is blowing my fucking mind.
Yeah, neuroscience is fascinating, but everything we discover about it just makes things more complicated and more questions, and that's what's crazy about it.
No, I think it makes more clarity. That's the thing. Like I now know that I cannot trust my memory at all.
No.
Look, Neil.
I don't remember what you said.
Talking in neuroscience.
How many dummies have you had tonight to test your memory, Neil?
Nothing.
How
I haven't had a
large
single
of a dummy
one.
Have you had to test your memory?
Not a single one.
That's the
Look, Neil,
problem.
if we go into talking about neuroscience, if we're going to go into talking about neuroscience,
I'm taking a Xanax with one.
We need to get Sam Harrison.
Okay, we'll get into neuroscience because it's mind-bogglingly.
Well, no. If you do that,
mind-blowingly amazing.
if you do that, there's going to be a lot of quiet from some of us because some of us aren't going to know what the fuck you're talking about.
Neuroscience.
I'm still trying to figure out what a brain is. In fairness.
Why? What?
Yeah,
What?
I know.
Say what?
And I thought I knew something about it, and it's just like, holy shit!
I forgot what you were saying.
You said something in fairness. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Now he's just fucking with
Just please, just sit there with your Instagram motif and your fucking coffee cup and your fucking Uggs.
Oh wait, I don't have the
Instagram
vignette turned on.
motif.
Hold on a second. I need to turn on the vignette.
Why are you a walking Pinterest board?
Holy shit.
Let's see. Here we go. Look at this. Boom. Vignette.
If you go on,
Now there's like
if you go
some
onto
mood
Pinterest,
around
that's
it.
all you're going to see is ocean.
You have a Pinterest board with like sweaters and scarves and shit, don't you?
No, I have a Pinterest board
Think
full
your
of
top,
like
Sam,
ancient art
with the
actually, but
Pentagon
that's
cut up,
that's
guys,
beside
like-
the point.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised he's wearing a baseball cap and he's not wearing a beanie.
Shut up! You know how I feel about that fucking hat. Shut up.
I'm gonna go get it.
Oh, fuck off.
Do it. Do it, Ocean.
I bet you won't.
If he does it, he's
afraid.
kicked.
He's afraid. That's okay. He's afraid.
Sam,
Come on, Ocean.
Sam, you are like fucking with your mic.
Ocean's
Wow.
done. Ocean.
Yeah, I shifted my laptop. Sorry.
Look, Callan, we're gonna need you to somehow get your Discord banning powers into this stream so we can ban Ocean.
So I'm gonna
no,
speak
I can't
directly
do
to
it.
Otangelo for a second because he messaged
No.
me and Neil on a scale of 1 to ass. You wouldn't have one if you came in here. This is a mercy, I promise.
I want to know if Otangelo's gonna clip this and him and his little misogynic micro dick pieces of shit friends are gonna
There we
discuss
go.
the circumference of my tits biblically.
Jen, it's
Okay, but you would need sacred
Jen, how do you
geometry
really
for
feel
that.
about all of them? I'm curious.
I feel like she's holding back. like say that again, but just don't hold back this time.
Quit beating around the bush.
What
Come on.
the
I
hell
came back on the
Put your
word
actual
discuss.
feelings into
kind
it.
of a question is this?
I
What?
came back on the words discuss my tits biblically, and I was like,
So with solipsism true. Oh boy.
What does that
Oh.
even mean?
So hold on. I will explain because I think he's referring to the brain in the vat thing, which the brain in the vat thing is just another version of the hard solipsism question, which the way around
Which
the
is
hard
bullshit.
solipsism
Copy.
question is just
Crap.
we take axioms that we hold to be true because otherwise we won't be able to have fruitful conversations. So
Russ, I have no
we have
experience
to-
of you asking that question.
oh well.
Uh-oh.
Well then, I guess you're just screwed, Ocean.
Thanks,
Or rather,
Mike, for
whoever said that.
understanding. All right, one guy. That's Mike's the solipsist.
Yeah.
He's
is he?
if solipsism is true, it's Mike.
Ocean just feels good that somebody finally understands. What
Only thing,
okay.
only thing I can
Okay.
say to that, only thing I can say that in response, Ocean, is probably maybe.
Probably, maybe.
That-
Well, I mean,
that
I
could
wouldn't
say-
know either way. I don't
Probably
exist.
maybe. possibly.
Maybe probably. I don't know.
Well, aren't we all just brains and vat?
Not
Glass,
me.
if
Probably
you're in the
that.
chat,
Like for all we know,
can't
though,
know you, and I'm
Not
full.
me.
for all
No,
we know,
you just
only one of
tits
us
in
is
back.
actually real because like there's no way to know that anybody on the other end of the screen is actually real.
Just
Okay,
brains
okay,
and-
hold on. I can solve this. I can solve this right now. I can
We're
solve
gonna-
it right now.
Let's get into Numina.
If
Hold on,
you're
hold on.
not, if you're
Callan's
not,
trying to say
Okay.
something, but
Go ahead,
she's
Callan.
pretty low.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's
I was
hard to
just
hear.
saying that, yeah, I was just saying that I know for certain that none of you guys exist, and that I'm just a brain in the vat.
I was about to say, will the person who's not real please raise their hand?
I don't think we can know anything.
My
for certain.
nipples
You
don't
cannot
have
see my
hands.
hand, but it's raised.
Who's
I
real?
know
Raise
one
your
thing
hand.
is for real. I know that I
Who's
exist.
not real? If you're not real, raise your hand.
I wish I
Oh
had
no,
a third
hell no,
hand
I'm
right
real.
now. So
I know
bad.
I'm real.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are real. So there we go.
Right.
Proved it. We just proved that.
Am
we're
I
not
going to
real
have to
by
get on
voting.
camera?
Didn't prove anything.
We just proved that we're not real by
You guys
voting.
are all just pea zombies, okay?
It's true.
You act
So what
like
were
you
you
have
saying,
soul.
Do I have to get on camera to show that I raised my hand?
Well, I don't understand
Well,
why you're not
no.
on camera,
We'll
Russ.
believe
You
you.
got your picture in your profile.
Real
for crying
quick.
out loud.
F in the chat if Mikey is real.
Yeah. Well,
G in the chat if Mikey is not real.
Who will know?
Well,
it
that's
would be
because
G-
I don't
it would
have
be
great
G and-
lighting like y'all.
It's G and H, Ocean. Gods, you can't. You co-host on that
Wolf
channel.
like that.
F for if he's real because we're gonna have to pay our respects immediately.
Oh, wait, what the fuck happened there?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot.
Okay,
you know that
Heracles
solipsists are
is a
atheists?
goofball from my server. I love him to death.
Yeah, Hercules is awesome.
Yeah, Hercules is.
Yeah.
He's
He's just-
Hercules
Hercules is
is
good
good
people.
people.
Us balls for a while.
Is that cat wearing a fez?
Wait,
What?
are my cats back? What?
Could be.
I think that the
Oh, there's glass.
I think the verdict is that Mikey is not real.
The chat is very H.
I like what Theo put. 4G.
I was
I like
thinking
Freya.
Mikey's
Oh,
as real as 5G.
No,
I like
family.
Freya's
family-
first answer.
Okay, well, it's
Family
4G
Guy,
has
right?
been invoked. We now all have COVID.
H.
Oh,
Well,
No.
not 5G,
No,
are
the,
they?
the one before
Okay,
that.
we've got
I've transcended.
we've got a Surus fan in the chat. That's what the H is.
Very H.
Oh.
It's very H.
really funny how the fans know what to do, yet Ocean doesn't.
Well, there's several variations on it.
Oh,
Very
this
easy.
one.
Oh my
Oh.
god! All right,
That's
I'm
awful.
out. That was
This stream is just going to be punishment from start to finish. Like Ocean is here, and that's where we're at.
This is just going to be a replay of the fucking voice
Jim,
chats we have. on
5G is
Discord.
COVID.
And now for a stream of puns.
What the fuck happened to Wolf? Wolf just left.
He's out of here.
Wolf is gone.
No, fuck it, I'm done. I can't.
You guys are your letters.
No. There are words.
Wolf
and
is
letters,
done
and
with
Wolf
y'all
has to-
bullshit.
Okay, but here's the thing. Like Wolf said, he didn't exist earlier, and now we have proof. We're talking to an empty chair.
Wolf exists behind the wall.
Like
Wolf
Cafe's
exists behind the
answer
face wall.
for the 5G thing. The only 5Gs you need are 5 dry grams of psilocybin mushrooms. Fifth dimensional.
Neil, can I be a bitch for a second?
Of course.
Here we go.
Cafe,
No.
am I here for just
Since when
show
do you
with
ever
my
need
tits
permission?
too? I'm curious,
Oh,
Cafe.
Cafe
Am,
one
I,
of them?
am I here for just show with my tits too? Is that the other reason I'm on? Is that the reason I'm on this show too?
we banned
Wait, was
Ocean.
Cafe one of them that said that?
I
Yeah.
have the screenshot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Ocean's been banned.
Jim says
What?
I've been raptured.
Jen,
So wait,
Usually one of my
okay,
favorite
guys,
guys.
guys, we found the Messiah. Wolf and his beard, which is much more powerful than Ocean's and still omnipotent, has returned to us.
Second.
It's true. It's true.
I'm
Second.
sorry that
Just as a
beard, the
second
red
coming of
wolf.
Wolf the Red.
Wolf the Red's beard is actually
So
omnipresent.
does that make you Wolf the White?
No, because
He's confused now.
reasons.
I had a joke,
because
but
of
I ran
reasons.
away from it.
That was a
I
that
hate
was a
this Gothic
Gandalf joke.
philosophy.
I'm
Even
sorry,
if
Cafe
Cafe. What do
story.
you, however the fuck, fucking shitbrick, whatever you want me to fucking call you. What do you
Cafe.
mean unless we'd like to discuss philosophy? So are you saying unless
Cafe
I don't
can't
discuss
discuss
philosophy,
philosophy
I'm
for
here for
crap.
this fucking show?
Coffee, right? That's how you pronounce that.
I don't
Coffee.
give a fucking
Whoa.
shitbrick from this point out.
Kafifi?
Shitbrick.
Kafifi?
I'm calling
Oh,
it
I
Coffee.
will be like I am
Cafe.
afraid of what
His
sort of
name is
chaos is
Cafe.
going to happen, but I will be right back. I'm
I'm
gonna go
right
grab
here,
some food.
Alex.
Don't leave
No worries.
me.
He's got some
I'll be back
interesting
in like a minute
beliefs
and
and
a half.
ideas,
Like,
but other than
I
that,
have a mini
Cafe's a
fridge
decent
sitting
guy.
next to me. I will be back in like a minute, but it is lunchtime for me, so I'm gonna go eat lunch.
Don't leave me.
And Neil,
Lunchtime?
before you
You're
say-
in the same time zone as me.
My husband works until 2 a.m.
Oh, okay. fair
Yeah,
enough.
at least got a backwards schedule. This
No,
is named for
I
her.
wake up at 10.
Oh,
That
Alan
doesn't
has the
change
same schedule
clocks.
that most of us sitting here have. Like,
Yeah, I
you're
know,
the one
like-
with the backward schedule. Wolf.
No.
Yeah, Wolf. Wolf
No.
is much.
Circadian schedule is weird.
Yeah,
I am medically diagnosed.
Well,
that
they
mine
only
can
come
be
out every
fucked up.
7. Oh, no, that's cicadas.
No, sir.
Can we not talk about
A
the fucking
circadian
cicadas,
schedule.
please?
Yes, let's talk about cicadas,
They freak
please.
me the fuck out, and one flew into the house. Like,
Well, I don't mean to bug you about the topic, so we'll just move on.
There he is.
Damn it,
All right,
Sam.
So what was?
You guys are too goddamn entertaining. All right, I will be right back. I need to go get myself up some food because I'm
Go
gonna get
do that.
What?
sugar
Wait.
problems.
Please.
What was
Burb.
Jin saying to Cafe?
No, he
Say
was
what?
one of the little fucking shipwrecks that was like, oh, Jen's only there for like eye candy.
Something
What's
annoying as a
What
gnat.
Jen, we're here for your insight. You being eye candy is just a bonus.
You're here for my nipples, Russ. We all know why the fuck you're here. Okay?
Wow.
Look. What I told you
Right.
in our private conversations was supposed to be between us, okay?
And to be fair to
Yeah,
Russ,
your
it's not
nipples, all 8
specifically
of
your
them.
nipples.
It's
all
everybody's
nipples.
It's everyone's
Yeah.
nipples.
It's everyone's.
Nipples
I mean-
is my thing.
I mean, I can
I thought it was
show
feet.
Wolf, we
Sorry.
about to turn this
This
into
is my
OnlyFans.
only
I
real
have
way to
a
be able to-
horrible pun in my
That's
head.
premium content. In my
Oh, just
OnlyFans.
wait. No, before Ocean explodes, go ahead, get the pun out before he physically fucking explodes.
She
Go
sees
ahead.
the memories of production.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Ocean, do I have to tell you to put the bread down?
Fuck you, you
Come-
smelly
come
hat
back.
wearing piece of shit. Fuck you.
Not all heroes wear
But
capes,
yeah.
everybody. I want you guys to hear me loud and clear. Not all heroes wear capes. Some of them wear beanies.
Freeze.
Some of them wear beanies.
Sorry,
But Neil-
my roommate
This being
was bugging me. She's like, so package? I'm like, yeah, 2 of them came for you, 1 for me, which was the Seth Andrews book.
Oh.
And she got 2 of hers. Yeah. And he sent this. I guess they all get these when they send them in the mail, but he sent this lovely little picture of him and his wife and Linus.
Oh, sweet.
Like the
Aw.
sweetest
No.
person like ever.
I miss Linus.
But Neil-
What's he doing
But Neil, you
It's good.
after the Peanuts got shut down? It's too bad about Linus.
Not that Linus. You.
That
Whoa.
Oh,
And they still make Peanuts movies, by the way.
Jim Barrow says I milked
What?
that one.
Oh
I saw
my
that.
God, I can't.
I was gonna
This,
say that.
this is why
oh, that's good.
It is,
Damn.
isn't it?
I'm
Oh.
not going near.
You know,
Fables
Wolf, you
Forum.
could have just said this live.
Well, somebody
Yeah,
in
Wolf,
the
if-
thought,
Wolf,
somebody
if
in the
you're
chat
talking
said I
about
thought Ocean was
warheads,
the eye
yes.
candy, and
If you're
I'm
talking
like,
about,
yes,
you know,
Ocean is
Sour
100% eye
Patch Kids,
candy.
Yes, if you're talking about Sour Patch Kids directly into your fucking eyeballs, he is sure.
Ocean's
But that's
beautiful.
the best way to
You
do
and I are gonna
Sour
fight, Jen.
Patch
We
Kids.
gotta fight.
You and I are
What's
gonna
with
fight.
the-
Those
Let's
Sour
all be
Patch Kids,
peaceful
Neil.
here.
Oh,
Right.
What's
never
with
mind.
the sudden kink shaming? What is why
Right?
all of a
Who's-
sudden?
why?
Right?
Who's
Telling
shaming?
everybody.
What are you talking about? Nobody's
She
shaming.
I
is.
know.
She is. Why
Yeah,
all of a sudden?
She
Jen
did
is-
that. Called out my
It's
nipples.
time
We're finding
for
Ocean
gummy
to be eye
bears.
candy.
It's time for gummy bears. It's time for gummy bears. It's
But
time for
I'm right there
gummy
with you,
bears.
buddy.
What?
I'm right there with you.
What
Gummy
broke
bears
while
on
I was
lock.
gone?
No. These are
No, Wolf, not those
special
gummy
gummy
bears.
bears.
Oh, I'm
They're
sorry.
special
I'm sorry.
gummy bears. They're
Neil's
special
got the real
gummy
gummy
bears.
This one
bears
tastes
up in
like
here.
root beer. This one is root beer.
Ooh, root beer.
I feel like I need to go grab some goddamn wine.
And this one is
I got a
blueberry.
bottle of Riesling
Shall-
waiting for me.
Shall we go around the horn and everyone describe what
Holy
beverage
shit! Blueberry root beer would be amazing.
I already finished my
what?
coffee, so now.
they go around the horn and say what everyone's drinking?
Organization here.
You're drinking coffee this
Well,
night?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Ocean's
Ocean,
immune.
wouldn't coffee put you to sleep?
Yeah, Mom.
No.
I'm just old, and it registers as old people don't do that.
I still have spanakopita here as well.
I'm
My
drinking
mom had that
Dr.
for
Pepper.
dinner
I ate
tonight.
Greek food in honor of Aliakai today.
My mom had that for dinner tonight, actually.
Spanakopita?
Yeah.
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 Is
We
it?
make
Is
it
that?
so good.
Oh,
Is that contagious? What is that?
No, it's phyllo
What kind of
pastry
disease
stuffed
is
with like a
this?
spinach mix
Which?
that goes inside it.
does it
How
give
is
you?
it translated?
Is it a
If
rash?
you get proper spanakopita, it'll be stuffed with a very, very good goat cheese or feta.
Mhm.
That's
Goat
what she
cheese,
said.
feta, and
You're a goat
spinach.
cheese.
Which
And that's
we're
what this
not
one is.
opening jars tonight. Do you want? No, we're not. We're gonna be nice here, and we're not opening the jars with any jars. Okay.
Speaking of passing the horn, my best friend
There you go.
made my son a little drinking horn and put our family binder in it.
Oh,
that is
My
amazing.
son has his own drinking horn now.
I thought at first you
Aw.
said passing the whore, and I was like, oh yay.
That's your
Cardio.
other group. Today is Wednesday.
Look.
not Friday.
Look.
Cardio.
Mm.
I needed cardio today.
Passing the horde, man. Why are you keep telling my secrets out to people?
I told you not to trust
She needs
me.
to get it off her chest.
Oh, I already put it
Oh.
Oh, my sake.
Did you see this, Jen? I think this was aimed at you.
Ocean is sad, by the way.
Well,
I don't
Cafe
like
didn't wanna play
puns.
with me, so Cafe didn't want to own his micro balls and fucking answer me, so.
I think that last pun went tits up. It wasn't the best, you know.
Didn't you used to get paid for that though, Jen?
Huh?
Didn't you used to get paid for doing that though?
Yeah. And I'm sure if I dig around, Cafe's probably one of my former clients, and I could find his license somewhere and blackmail him. But
Wow.
I don't think. Okay, so we
Now
got
who
the
left?
penguin.
Wolf.
Oh, Wolf. What?
Wolf. What?
Wolf gone.
Wolf, get your ass back here.
We'll have to
Penguin,
hound
I
him
don't
for
think
you.
Otangelo was significant enough to offend the gods. I think they just ignored him.
The only thing Otangelo was offending is a woman's vagina's ability to get wet. That's the only thing. He's offending.
I thought that would have been Shapiro.
Him too. There's
No.
very, very many people who have that ability.
I
Ben
would just
Shapiro.
want to take this moment to appreciate the two young ladies who made the greatest summer smash to hit us since Back That Ass Up.
You didn't bring back that ass, Mike.
Oh, I gotta say though, listening to Ben Shapiro read off the lyrics is fucking amazing.
He's making Ben Shapiro.
I'm kink shaming you.
Happy with one show.
I'm kink shaming you. Don't let that be your thing. If that's your thing, gross. You're nasty.
And you
to me.
deserve that shame.
Ocean looks confused. What's wrong?
I know a lot of people that do a lot of stuff, but damn,
That's
girl, what's
disappointing.
wrong?
It's the uncomfortableness that
you're
that
broken
gets the
inside.
rise out of him.
Just
It's-
to
You're
know.
broken.
I like to humiliate people. It's my kink, and it's the uncomfortableness as he's reading it that I get off on.
Is it like? Is
I'm not
Wolf coming
eating.
back? I hope Wolf comes
It's
back.
it's his voice. That's what it is. You like his voice. Don't try to disguise it behind the embarrassment.
There's
the
only
feeling.
one voice. There is only one voice. I will hate kink too.
his voice. Don't try to disguise it behind.
Hold it. Who's got the echo going on?
Oh.
Jim.
Yeah, whoa, Jim.
Now who left?
Oh, okay.
What is
Callan
going
did.
on?
Callan.
Everybody's
No.
leaving.
No, that was me. My apologies.
No, there's only one weird hate voice, and we will not name it right now.
James
Yeah,
Earl
we will.
Jones.
A weird hate voice?
Whoa, James Earl Jones's voice is magnificent.
I didn't say that was a hate one. That's a goddamn fantasy. Fuck off.
Who was
Callan
it?
has returned to us.
Callan has
Callan.
returned.
Callan's right there.
Yep,
Callan's
I'm
Callan's
back.
right there.
Yeah, and we see.
They're right there.
We see
They're
her.
right there. I
Yeah.
found them. She's right there.
But Neil, you sit there and tell me how I'm using my
Technically,
my-
a picture of me. That's not actually me, but yes.
What?
Prove it.
but
F in the chat if
but-
that's actually Callan. G in the chat if it's just a picture of Callan.
Ooh. I'm intrigued by this.
What?
Snacks for you in half an hour. Oh, is that because I ate the gummy bears and he thinks I'm going to be really hungry in half an hour?
Probably.
I'm always hungry. It doesn't take gummy bears to make
I'm
me
the
hungry.
mom here. I'm the one that's got the snacks all the time.
Yo, why
Have
don't
snacks.
women?
That's fucking
Yo.
snacks.
Hell yeah, I got
Every-
snacks.
Why don't women only carry like snacks in their purses?
Because
like-
I'm fucking hungry. That's why.
No, I don't understand why everyone shouldn't just have a purse filled
damn
with
it.
like Doritos, jerky,
Yes,
Dr.
Pepper.
M&Ms, a beverage maybe, like a beverage on the side, like a lunchbox. Like why are we are
That's why I
adults?
carry a
We
They
backpack.
might be on a
Like a
scale of
lunchbox.
one to getting your
exactly,
goddamn
Jim.
wallet
Fuck
when your
yeah.
pockets are playing pretend. Like it's not practical.
I like to eat.
I keep goldfish in my.
That's
purse,
why
like
you.
a
That's why
bag of
you. That's why you
goldfish
carry a
and
backpack.
pretzels.
You stuff
Yeah.
this fucker full of shit.
I love fishes because they're so
Why would-
delicious.
Why would you? Wait, hold on.
Gummy.
Why would
I
you
keep
carry-
gummy
Why
snacks,
would you
like
need
fruit
to carry
snacks and
anything
shit.
when there's a forest?
What happened, baby?
Well, that's a good point, Callan, actually.
Who is
She said,
clickety-clickety?
why do you need to carry anything if there's a
Where's
forest?
the forest? I'm getting a little tired of tree bark and pine cones, though.
Yeah,
What
tree
the
bark,
fuck
pine
is going
cones,
on
and
in
then
Canada, Neil? Is COVID that bad up there? That's all you have?
No.
Y'all don't got Cheetos?
No.
Y'all gotta eat bark.
I mean, Jen, you're assuming that there was you're assuming that there was ever anything in Canada.
Well, where Neil
Oh,
is.
now
Shots
Neil is
fired.
something in Canada.
Neil knows that I say
Neil?
this with the utmost love, as somebody who's
I
been to
mean-
Canada many times.
No,
not
Canada
that
has
far
Tim
away from
Hortons,
Canada.
and that's all they need. They have Tim
What-
Hortons.
sorry,
that's all they
look.
need.
I missed what Jim said. What did you say, Jim?
I said he's not a lot in Canada, but he is something in Canada.
Yeah, we got lots of stuff up here. What are you talking about?
Hey,
But
trees
I
don't
thought
count.
Canada didn't exist.
But they make maple
But Neil,
syrup.
Callan,
Neil,
I
you
think it's
comment-
Australia and Britain that don't exist, not Canada.
No, all Canada
But
needs
Neil-
is
doesn't
Neil's
exist.
hair. That's all Canada needs.
But now I don't exist, but I'm right here.
No, you're
We
not.
All
can't
right.
prove it.
CGI, I get it.
Actually,
Yeah.
prove it.
Like what's his name?
yeah,
Creaky
Well,
Blinder
Blinder
always
is
says.
into
you're
that.
just a shill. You're just a shill.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a shill.
Yeah.
You're actually here in you're actually here in America, and you're just shilling that Canada exists because you're getting paid for
Actually,
it.
I actually live in the future, and this is just me reflecting back into the modern day internet.
Oh,
No, you
we're
don't.
fucked, Dad.
Ah.
We are so fucked if that's the future. We're just
How-
fucking
You
out.
absolutely are.
How
because
how
it
can you
doesn't get
be
better.
in the future, project backwards into?
Oh, you
modern
think you
things?
know how
It's called
modern?
time travel.
Like you
Yeah,
you
but
think
if
you
you're
know
in
how
the future, it's
future
not modern.
Timey-wimey stuff.
No,
That's how you do it.
so what y'all don't know,
My future's
what
more
y'all don't
modern
know
than
is
your
that-
future.
what you don't know is actually these are recordings. The thing is because he already, since he's from the future, he already knows exactly how we're all going to respond. So he recorded him saying these things and just put them up on the internet.
But
That's right.
but how did we respond without hearing what he said first? Paradox.
Because he
there's-
already
there's
knows.
another-
Because he already knows how
Good
you are
question.
going to respond.
I don't
No,
have enough
Ruth,
Xanax for
I
this.
have the perfect rebuttal to what you just said. If he's from the future, there is no chance in hell he would let us on this show.
That is damn.
This is true. This
Valid.
is very
my
fair.
God.
Got it.
But if you ever watch Doctor Who, there's an episode where they were
Never seen it.
sent.
Who?
You've never seen Doctor Who?
Which doctor?
Yes.
Neither.
So
David
there was a
Tennant,
moment where
If
Where
your
what
first
happens
doctor
is
wasn't
he-
the fourth, you're a little young.
there's an episode where the Doctor and his companion
Somebody
get sent
mute
back
him,
in time, and they made. Oh, don't you dare! You son of a bitch.
No, this
I
is
made a
very.
recording,
No, I'm sorry.
It's the First Angels one, yeah.
I'm sorry they
Yeah.
were being rude. You have us all captivated by your story. Go ahead.
What story?
No.
This is
Somebody
great.
was talking.
You know what? I'm just gonna be quiet.
Wait, I missed it. I was typing. What happened?
Oh, God, you made just rage quit.
Oh my god,
What?
that's so funny. I'm sorry. Oh, Tanslo. Oh, your god. All right, there you go.
Yes.
Wait, what is God? Which
I
God?
don't. I'm just trying to bug him. He's not even in the chat anymore.
Which
Somebody,
guy?
I think, muted him or something.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna let
Hey,
Wolf
Allie,
back in, guys.
he messaged you. You can invite him back.
I'm all right.
I'm gonna
You
let
guys,
Wolf back in.
oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Is
fair
Jim
enough.
just not like the fucking best? What the fuck is going on upstairs in my house right now?
Why did Jim leave?
Come on back in, Wolf. Well, Jim's kind of like
For
our
Wolf.
floater guy. He's gonna pop in when someone leaves, and then pop out when someone wants to come back in. Because Jim's a good guy that way.
He's a mature adult. Me, not so
Jim-
much. Not giving up my
Yeah,
spot. I was
unlike
here.
me.
Jim, I was having.
Come on back in,
a
Wolf.
You're
particularly-
first?
I was having. A
I
particularly
warmed
nervous day
this
when I
up with my
was
butt.
at the ACA. And Jim,
I don't even want to know what that's in reference to.
My
Jim and
spot. I
Mikey.
warmed the spot up.
What?
He said something to me. You were just down there.
That sounds very
Gesticulating.
That sounds very unhygienic, Mikey.
What was that? Gesticulate.
Mikey is unhygienic.
He's got that ass groove going in his seat. Perfect.
Yeah, I got a perfect booty crease going right
Me
here.
too.
I don't need you trying to.
Ever wanted to hear about Mikey's bony ass ever in my
Wait,
fucking
whoa,
life?
Hold on.
Who
Hold
told
on.
How do
you
you
I
know
have a
it's bony?
bony ass?
Look at you, bony ass.
All right, Mike,
Look.
I need to see that ass right now.
Mikey,
Nudes or it never
you see,
happened,
you be
Mikey.
telling my secrets. You be telling my secrets, I be telling your secrets.
Mikey.
Now,
I need to see
fair,
that.
to be fair, I will not have my ass besmirched by a pygmy with a child's computer chair. I will not take it.
Another reason to love Jim.
Nudes or it didn't fucking happen, Mikey.
Shots fired.
Nudes or it didn't goddamn happen.
So
Neil, no, we're on nudes.
There's a topic. Like, since when have we had a topic?
Okay.
What is this topic to speak of?
God damn it. I'm trying to get it out here.
Go ahead, Neil.
You're not gonna be able to talk.
You get
Neil, just say it already.
Jesus Christ, will you guys shut up and let Neil talk about what he wants to say?
Neil's gonna mute all of us.
Hurry up, Neil. We're waiting.
Baby Yoda is not amused.
Neil, the floor is yours.
Miss Sassy was on my show a couple of years ago when she was in her.
I think you broke Wolf.
No, it's okay. I've got a wolf ranch around here somewhere. We can fix him.
Oh God!
Anyway,
he can chase bunnies upstate.
She was on my show when she was.
I think we need to reintroduce him into the Yosemite.
Anyhow,
let Neil
Sassy
talk.
has.
Let Neil finish his fucking thought.
Let Neil finish.
Gosh, Neil,
damn it.
Get it out, Neil.
Let's all interrupt Neil by saying let's Neil finish.
Yeah. Why aren't you guys in?
Neil, finish.
All right, wait, shut up.
Oh my God! I have
Are
to
you
go
questioning your life choices yet, Neil?
What the hell's going on? Anyways, so she has expressed interest in coming back on the show and talking about why she decided to go back into Christianity.
Oh,
and I think
plot
that
twist.
might be an interesting.
That would be interesting.
It'll be interesting to hear.
It would be interesting, yeah.
Sure.
I think
I would love to hear the differences between past Christianity and present Christianity. After
That's definitely true.
Yeah, you see, you kind of balance out those differences. That would be very interesting to talk about. And I think I'm going to do it.
I'd be interested to see the differences that are found in assuming two different denominations of Christianity as well.
Right.
Yes.
Two different denominations, dude. There's thousands.
Well, no, like say
they have.
If Sassy was one denomination before leaving Christianity and then came back into Christianity as a different denomination, right?
Mm.
Like it'd be interesting to see, like, oh, what's the difference and why, or if it's the same Christianity. Like if it'd be especially interesting. Honestly, I think it'd be more interesting if she left one version of Christianity, became an atheist, and then went back to the same version of Christianity. And why did that?
That would be pretty interesting. But I feel like after that long, you'd have to have some different views.
Yeah, I think so.
But just as a human, your views evolve over time.
Yeah, but that's the reason why if it was the same, I'd be super interested in why.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, I agree with you. There should be differences, but if there's not,
non-denominational.
There you go. She's pretty adamant about it.
I was actually thinking of Sassy when you said that, because Sassy's views of Christianity have changed so much over time from when, like, she left Christianity, tried to be an atheist for a little while, kind of explored some paganism, but then went back into Christianity. And her version of Christianity now is extremely progressive and very non-harmful from what I know of it. Yeah, she's learned a whole lot, and she's grown much as a person. And so Sassy was actually the person I thought of, and I forgot that she was in the chat a minute ago.
So is that closer to Unitarianism?
Universalism?
Non-denominational.
Universalism, I think, is what you're.
Honestly,
non-denominational.
When someone says non-denominational, I usually think of something that's actually fairly extreme, because down where I'm from, non-denominational is basically
non-denominational. Yeah, they're very extreme.
But it's just like, oh god, you are not only charismatic, but you hate everybody. But it's very.
It's actually, funnily enough, up here there's a certain degree of that, because my church claimed to be non-denominational, and we have talked about how horrific that was.
Yeah, and so I don't know. The thing is, when she says non-denominational, I'm thinking. I think that she actually means not associated with any denomination of Christianity, which is cool. I'd be interested in exploring that. That's neat.
Yeah. That's actually a lot of the non-denominational churches here in Texas, is that they don't associate with any other denomination. Like they just don't. Like I went to the one.
But are they like super extreme or what?
Yeah.
Over there.
Not really. Like, I mean, they do have certain views. Like, they definitely still do hold to the view of like with the whole entire transgender stuff. Because I went to one service where the pastor was actually at a different church, and he was
Power!
But so
Vikings
So
taking
he,
over this shit. All right, welcome to the Viking show.
All right, that's
Yeah,
it. Here
exactly.
we go.
All right.
We've all gone to hell.
We're renaming the channel to Linda's Farm.
And Mikey,
Linda's Farm.
All right, first
really good to have
rule
you guys
as
on tonight on our new show.
hey. As ruler, my first rule is no pants. Everybody off. Get them off. Now,
Whoa.
You are assuming that I was wearing pants to begin with.
I prepped for the show and I do not need to take off any pants in the event of this happening. Huh. I wonder
Yeah,
where
like
I broke Jen.
Like I said, you assumed that I was wearing pants to begin with.
Well, guys, we get it.
Over there? Are you okay with it?
So the polytheists have infiltrated the atheist channel and have taken over.
It's true.
Ugh.
Sounds about
No.
right, yeah.
By the way,
Look,
Kinda what we did.
my plan was always to infiltrate
Russ,
y'all.
hold on. Russ, hold on. Callan was talking. Go ahead, Callan.
oh, I said I just banned Neil from his own stream.
Oh, that's messed up.
Look, I told you to ban Ocean.
Yeah,
I told you to ban Ocean, not Neil.
They look so similar.
I cast
their long
reflect
hair.
and it just went.
Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
Impenetrable.
Where did Neil go?
Neil
Maybe
just thinks so.
maybe Neil was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go watch the game. I'm out.
Did the game start? Did it start an hour early?
Fuck you guys.
Sure.
I'm going home.
Wait,
He
Neil
forgot
was
he was in a stream.
He closed the window on accident.
No, don't let him lie. He forgot he was in a stream and he fucked off somewhere else.
Let me first of all shout out everybody who is a Patreon supporter because little housekeeping. Thank you everybody who is a Patreon supporter. You guys are awesome. Neil really appreciates the support, and if you want to, get some of those hot Neil nip pics, go on over to patreon.com/Neil the 604 Atheist, and then we'll see what you get.
And make yourself some great memories.
How did Mike
What y'all don't
do Neil's
know-
show better than Neil?
What y'all don't know is that after each
I've
stream
been
goes
Neil
off.
all along.
Oh,
He was just
shit.
rendering.
He's ready.
After every show, we actually do a little clip for Patreon, so where we all get naked. I mean,
Okay, so
Wait,
So,
you guys are getting paid for that?
oh
shit!
Well,
I meant no.
Well,
Dad's
we don't
home.
get cash. We just get personalized pics
All right.
of particular people that we choose
I
from the
decided
stream.
to unban
Again?
Neil.
You're
Neil,
getting paid?
everybody, Neil's back.
Oh.
Sorry.
Neil.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, stop talking about me. I'm not
We all
an
have to
asshole.
behave now.
Don't believe it.
Liar.
Neil
Sorry,
knows
sorry,
us too well. He
not
knows
an
we were
asshole.
talking shit about him.
The
I
future
talk
police.
shit about Neil too, Neil. I mean, come on.
Yeah, she does actually. She
doesn't
puts
say
me
it
in
to
when
Neil.
it's necessary,
I
and I
drunk text
appreciate
Neil
her.
talking shit about Neil, not realizing it.
I always,
She
I always
stands
fuck-
there with her little stubborn shoulders back and yells straight up into the air because she's a tiny little thing.
I am. I'm an itty bitty little thing.
And then Neil just kind of looks down over his mask because he doesn't want to catch COVID or anything else from her. And he looks
It wouldn't
down
be
over his
COVID you caught
mask.
from me, that's for sure. That I've been taking precautions against.
Oh, I mean,
That is disgusting. and fucking
Neil, what-
irresponsible, you little claptrap.
Neil, what happened?
God.
what happened to me?
Neil,
Yeah.
are we going to have to? Are we going to take this to
Guys,
OnlyFans?
guys. Neil,
Yeah,
what
I want to
happened?
know what happened to Neil.
Yeah.
I knocked my beer over,
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
and it hit a whole
Amateur.
bunch of keys. It's okay. I have an Alienware, so it doesn't go inside.
Right.
You wasted beer
Ask
though.
Jen.
Okay.
I know. I wasted a little beer, and I hit a whole bunch of keys at the same time, and that froze everything.
Oh, God.
So I rebooted completely and came back.
I
I
held
would like
down
to
the
point
flag
out
in your
that
absence.
that was the pagan tech curse we warned you about.
Exactly. I told
may
you.
have
No,
led
It never
no,
goes
no.
without a hitch.
from the pantry.
No,
Never
no, this
happens.
is my own goddamn clumsiness, and you're not going to
I-
convince me.
It's your own goddamn clumsiness, but inspired by the tech gremlins.
I accidentally let one out of the pantry.
They knocked over your
now,
beer.
The tap gremlins are now definitely breeding in your computer. Like they are in your room. They have taken residence in your house. You're eternally fucked.
I didn't know one ran out from the pantry. I'm sorry. One escaped. I'm sorry.
I just got a new update to my Norton
Jen,
antivirus.
Ocean is the best fucking gremlin bait. Of course they're gonna get out.
I just got an update. Oh God, my joke is gonna die. I just got the update on Norton's antivirus. It's the Otangelo update. Blocks gremlins, demons, all kinds.
Hey,
It's great.
Aliakai,
You guys want the
real
link?
quick, Aliakai, Ocean is not gremlin bait. Ocean is a gremlin.
No, Ocean's just bait.
Neil, Neil,
you ever seen bait?
No, I just
same thing.
They call Ocean to do the
Okay,
honeypot.
Ocean can't be a gremlin. Gremlins don't have beards.
Mine do.
But Neil, I just can't look at you the same
Probably
way because
warts.
you committed the ultimate party foul of spilling your beer. So I don't even know if I can look at you anymore.
Let me put
Jen,
it to
I'm
you this
sending
way,
you
Russ.
a-
The amount that came out of my beer can couldn't even fill a thimble. That's how quick I was to recover it. But it knocked all the keys. It knocked all the keys, and then that's what shut everything down.
So I have an idea. For
we're in trouble.
For 604 Day, which we missed, and we need to make a holiday every June 4th.
Why?
It's 604 Day.
Because 604.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So for next,
oh my gosh,
604 Day,
Neil,
we're gonna shower you with gifts. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get you a what do they call them? There's like a cup you can put on a flat surface, and you can't knock it.
You can't knock it over. I've seen
You gotta
those.
pick it. I had one and I lost
Oh
it.
yeah, it's the old man cup.
Yeah, the old. I think they were.
Hey, what do
called
you
the old
mean?
man.
I'm trying to convince him, and here you guys go. Well, just like the weight of whatever's in the cup, when you put it down on, it makes a vacuum, so you can't.
Apparently, Ocean, you're a ball. I'm not, bait. I thought it said
Yeah.
ball.
Oh Lord,
Okay,
Neil.
guys, he
come
can't be
on,
all
Neil.
kinds of bait. Ocean is way
Hold
too
on.
old to be jailbait. Just saying.
Hold on a second.
Maybe for like some sort of white collar crime.
Why did
Allie
jailbait come
called
into
Ocean's
this?
balls crusty.
No. I wouldn't call him jailbait, but he is the honeypot.
What are you guys doing?
Ocean, do you need to see a doctor?
I don't know what is happening.
Hey, that
your
is a
balls are
friend-
crusty.
hey,
You
that is a-
definitely need to see a doctor.
That is a
What's
friend
the
of mine. You
Ocean
guys are not
version
going to
of a
make
what?
fun of him.
Yes, we are,
Oh.
and you're going to join us.
All right, you're right.
Yes, Ocean's sending me
He
memes
called
and I'm
the
losing my
fuck out,
fucking
Mike. He
mind.
called the fuck out.
Look, Ocean, no!
I'm not looking at you anymore.
Ocean has become the bait, the
excellent
destroyer of threads.
And destroyer of threads. That's fucking beautiful.
I'm not looking at you anymore. I'm not looking over there. I'm just not.
Yeah, Jen's already done with your shit, Ocean.
Y'all are hooked now.
Nope. No, here
Y'all
we
are
go.
hooked now.
Who has crusty balls?
Ocean.
Look,
Ocean has crusty balls.
No,
Crusty
Ocean has
chocolate
barnacle
balls.
balls. Is what the fuck he's
What
got.
is
Okay,
going
right
on?
now,
Barnacle
Ocean and all
balls
his
is
little
what-
books have
Whoa.
barnacle balls. Okay.
Barnacle balls. All right,
Oh,
Ocean. I'm going to need
Ocean.
you to debunk that right now on camera.
on camera.
Let's just go home.
Let's go ahead and end this right now.
I never seen that one. That was great.
There's a debate joke in there somewhere. Can anybody find it? I can't.
Let me see if I can find it.
That's debatable.
Not in here.
What?
Debatable. There
Not
it
there.
is.
Oh.
Aliakai
Oh,
for
Jesus, fuck.
5 points. I like it.
Don't fucking start. Don't even open that fucking folder. Don't fucking start. Just don't fucking do it.
Neil's just like, how the fucking stuff.
Do it, Ocean. Do it, Ocean. Ocean, do it.
Just God, fuck
No, I
you.
love that one. That's my,
Not
that's my
on
favorite.
Hold on.
Ocean.
Can you take the one where it's the couple and they're like, look, the guy's looking over his shoulder like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
he
should
looks
just have
back.
it just be a hook.
What's this thing?
Oh, Theo's just
It's like-
blown it.
No,
It's like
keep going.
Bait
Get it
Thulu.
out of your fucking system. Keep going. Go ahead. Get it out. Go
Speaking
ahead.
of getting things out of systems, Jen, is the cream working that the doctor
Oh, that's
prescribed?
fucking funny.
Oh.
Well, not since COVID. You know, there's a backlog.
Why did I come back?
I don't know why you can't.
You know, Neil,
Ocean.
that's debatable.
Ocean.
Because they understand you.
No, everyone shush because Ocean, I need you to send me the folder of all these bait memes. I need them.
Yeah,
I
right.
need them.
What the fuck is
Put
IQ?
this on a slideshow?
All
What
I'm
the
hearing is
fuck?
that Jen has one of those WAPs that I keep hearing about. Ben Shapiro keeps talking about the WAPs and that there's something wrong with them.
My last video on it confirmed it. Wolf, you were in the watch party.
Now, Jen, are you have any Italian heritage?
Yes.
Did you see the small outroar about people thinking that was just a derogatory term for Italian?
Yes, and I'm like, no, you
Ouch.
dick bag. That's WOP.
Dick
WOP
bag.
is what the fuck that is. You little dick stain. No.
Dick
I was like,
stain,
I was
dick-
like,
hold on, gratuitous dick pic.
Bates Creek.
Okay, so can we
Bates
please mark
Creek.
FTK respects for Neil's channel? The YouTube gods are going to see that, and it's just we're going to be gone in a couple minutes.
I already reported it.
Is he still
How
fucking
dare
Bates Creek. That's my favorite one ever.
Bates Creek.
Are you he's still going. Like,
Ocean the
He's still
Barbarian.
going. Ocean,
That's what you said.
Ocean, I'm serious. I'm serious, Ocean. Send me the folder of
You're
those
serious?
memes.
You're serious,
look,
Russ?
for
Are
once.
you ever serious?
I thought you were
Are
first
you
rated
serious?
atheist, not Cirrus.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
Here it is.
oh.
Here it is. Here it is.
Oh, that pun. That
Ocean,
pun.
Ocean. Check this one out. Can Ocean explain tides for Bill O'Reilly?
I would, but I'm tied up at the moment.
Fuck.
That was
All
a
right.
return. It was supposed to be an ace, but he said no.
Jim, you're damn right. Anyway.
Oh man!
Just don't ask Jen about the just don't ask Jen about the moon or anything like that regarding
Fuck
tides.
you. Fuck you.
What about the moon?
I am
Jen?
going to hunt you
more
down,
of these
shave
and
Jen,
your
I'll show you the
fucking
moon.
beard off, and literally suffocate you with it.
Hey,
Go
Jen,
eat
tell us about
one
the
of the
moon.
many dicks in my drawer, Ocean. Fuck off.
What's
Hey,
up
Jen,
with the moon thing,
what's up,
and Jen?
Is the
Jen, what's
moon a
up with the
jade
moon?
egg?
But Jen, there's a lot more meat in the balls on your jars.
No, I want to specifically suffocate Ocean with his own fucking beard for that shit.
It
It's
won't
not
reach.
long enough.
I just want to know. I just want to know what's going on with Jen
Why
and
are
the
you
moon.
people threatening each other?
Jen and what?
What's with the moon?
This is how we express friendship.
Because this is
Yeah,
how
this
love
is express
happens.
This is what happens when
is.
people
The
when
more
people
I insult
Yeah, it's
you, the
like
more
when
I
you're
care
in middle
about you.
school and you run up and you punch someone because you fancy
The,
them.
the
Yeah.
more I
Like
insult
that.
you, the closer of a friend you are to me.
it's like pulling the girl's ponytail, like who sits in front of you in class. You're only picking on her because you like her.
No, this is how I express love to the people in my life. If I don't insult you, then I don't.
Okay, look, there's something wrong with Jen if she doesn't insult me at least once a day.
Yeah.
Wait for the
After about
bait.
2 weeks of not having an insult
Wait.
from Jen, I'll message her and be like, "Hey,
Checks
do you
in
still
on
hate me, right? Like we're cool, right?"
The moon's
Like, are we
fucking-
cool?
Like,
Or
is
do you like
everything all right?
really
Is
hate
it
No, if Ocean and I were nice to each other, there's something wrong.
I don't
That means-
trust.
that means
you.
we're
Actually,
not
you're
Well,
right.
that
I'd
must
be-
mean
I would be suspicious if that.
Yeah, something's up.
That
Something's up. They've changed something.
With people I don't like, I'm excessively nice to them.
Glass, I don't have a bowl of dicks. I have a drawer of dicks.
I got a
that
card-
explains
Okay, you know
why
that
she
Jen
doesn't
doesn't
insult
like
me.
you
She
and
must really hate me.
I think the
like,
image
if
is
she
like
if she is shit talking you, she probably likes you.
Yeah.
If Jen doesn't like you, she's fucking quiet.
it's like, you know, when I think that the image, Jen, is like that, you know how some people, in order to present themselves as having like a life that they
Best
have to
YouTube name ever.
will take a bowl and fill it with lemons
Right,
in
and
the
you're
middle
right.
of like the room or something like that, right? So it's like, look, I have some lemons, and then, but with you, it's like it's a bowl and it doesn't have lemons in it. It just has
Dicks.
something more creative.
Dicks. It's just a big
Dicks.
bowl of
Synthetic
dicks.
dicks.
She got sick of using lemons. That's why she switched over. You know, she
Oh,
made
that
a
causes
change.
yeast infections.
She up.
Wolf, I hope you know.
I'm trying to eat here.
Wolf, I hope you know.
And like people come in,
I hear you,
people
Russ,
come
go
in,
ahead.
and it's like, you know what, Jen, you're kind of cocky putting that out there like that. I think.
I was just saying, Wolf, that I hope you know. I hope you know that
Now, but I love you.
Ocean, that was a prick thing to say.
It was. I'm being a total dick.
No, okay, Aunt Jared, you
Not
can tell
just
a
com-
difference
right here,
in tone
right here.
when
Come on,
when
Ocean.
I'm lighting someone on fire versus when I love someone and I'm giving them shit.
Wait, Ocean can tell
But
something?
Wolf,
No, I'm
bowl of dicks is going to be in the in the out of context quotes
Why
on
am I
the Xenia Bridge.
envisioning? Why am I envisioning?
Yeah,
like,
but with Jen, it's never out
like
of
okay.
context.
Remember back in the day in the 70s when they used to have
Jen is in her own little
dishes
world.
full
Like
of
there's a
Coke?
whole conversation
Back in
going
the-
on, and she's having one with herself.
Are you talking like the 1870s when you were young, Jen, or when you?
No, I was a teenager then. Like, I was
Whoa! I've got to take offense there because I'm only 8 years younger than she is. So if that was back in her time, that means that's back in my time.
Younger.
So you remember,
That helps,
like,
Russ.
I'm only
the
15 years
70s.
younger than her, so that's my bad.
Yeah, so Mikey's good. They used to have like the candy dish full of cocaine at parties.
I'm 40.
What kind of parties do you
Like,
go
just
to?
full of cocaine. I
Yeah.
never went to a house people of that
I'm
fucking
thinking
rich. Are you
like a
kidding me?
candied bowl dish full of like bullets now for a bowl full of dicks, like just out on the table, like greeting people at the door. Is just
So what I'm hearing is
little gummy
that
dicks.
Jen keeps
Fucking ocean.
I fucking love it. That's great.
Ocean, we've had enough of your shit.
He's memeing himself midstream. I love it.
Just like
Ocean's had absolutely enough.
Night,
wait a minute.
It just keeps going in on your beard, though. So it's like the beard's
Yeah,
getting
exactly.
more and
I
more
was-
upset by your comment.
Look, I'm
that's just glaring.
I think you might have enough.
Ocean
Dig
is just a
deeper in the
vehicle
back of
for
the
the
closet.
beard. Like the body is just like it's like the selfish gene, right? Like the body is just there for the survival of the beard.
That's right.
Oh, there you go, Jen.
Ocean,
Ocean's
we've
sitting
had
there
it.
like I can't say nothing because it's
We've
true
now
facts.
officially had enough of your shit.
Thank you. Thank you, Witch.
We're full.
I'm just
hands
glad
are
that we got
vibrating.
to the
Ocean,
shaft
we-
of the problem.
Uh-oh. And Jared wants to know, gun
Vibrating.
bullets or vibrate? Oh.
But I mean, anything's a dildo.
I
if
like
you're
those
brave
ones.
enough.
Yeah, everything's a dildo if you're brave enough. That's right, Jen.
Everything's a dildo if you're brave enough. I don't know about
Get
that.
the walking stick.
Just grab it, you coward.
Walking
Jen.
Especially
Jen,
more
no,
my-
Come on,
Jen.
Mike.
Have you heard about
Do
the
it,
guy
I
who
believe
shot
in you.
himself in the balls?
There is Mikey. How
My
dare you
2-liter
kink shame people?
bottle of fucking.
That's dangerous.
I mean, if
Ocean
you take
is
the
now
middle
considering
part
that.
out,
y'all-
it's not different than like the.
I'm not
the
sticking my
obese
TV up
speculum.
there and like no.
Ocean, what orientation is that in being used?
Well, clearly you're not brave enough, Neil.
Brave enough.
Did
Have
y'all
you
hear
seen
about the
my
guy who
TV?
shot him?
It's fucking
now
huge.
Did y'all hear about the guy who
See,
shot?
This,
Believe
this
that-
tells
believe
you
in
how
the me
close
that
Wolf
believes
and
in
I are.
Neil.
Wolf knows me. Wolf's a good friend.
Oh, I see.
All I'm
Oh,
saying
Wolf,
is,
you
you got-
shouldn't
Did
have.
y'all-
You gotta be brave enough. You gotta be
You
brave enough.
shouldn't have.
Not
has
the
got,
first to say
ever
some of
hear-
this.
Wolf has got an axe question right now, so that's
Okay, look, if
So,
Neil,
the,
if Neil creates an OnlyFans, it's just going to be like Jen berating him all day. Like, that's all it'll be.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's right.
I want Wolf to create an
No,
OnlyFans of
no.
him just holding various weapons.
I
Say
would
more.
subscribe to that. I
Yeah,
would
I'll just
subscribe
be
to
I'll just be
to-
in just my leather vest with an axe. That's my OnlyFans.
Please subscribe to that.
And you have to have a look that's just like serious, not
Yeah.
not a smile.
I won't
not
even be
You
nothing.
gotta
wearing
be
a
looking
smile.
down at it. It's got to be in a perfect angle, and like at a perfect angle, and you got to be looking down at it. Like, can this actually cover it?
Maybe. I got a.
Or what you can do is you-
Poor Sam.
Or for every video, it'd be the title, "Can this be a dildo?" And then you just sit there and you look at the weapons you hold and you say, "Yes."
Nah, we've
Wait,
moved
no-
on to stuff
no.
I understand now. This is all easy shit.
Wait, who just left now?
Mikey.
Mikey.
No, bye, Mike.
But
Private chat.
did y'all
You're not
ever
getting
hear about the guy
paid
who?
this month, Mikey?
Did y'all ever hear about the guy who shot himself in the balls as a way of trying to fix his truck?
Go to my story.
Of Own the Libs. The Own the Libs guy and then shot himself in the balls.
No, not that guy. Not the guy. This guy tried to fix his truck headlights and ends up shooting
With a
himself in the
gun?
balls. No, not with the
That is some
gun.
Georgia
What happens
shit
is
right there. That's some
what
Georgia
happens
shit
is
right
he was out. Listen, he was out gigging frogs, which also kind of feels like Georgia. But he was out gigging frogs, and he went to go leave, and this is of course in the dark. And he turns on his truck to find out that his headlights was not working. So he takes a bullet, a 22, puts it in where the fuse is, so that way it makes the connection. And as he's driving down the road, of course, that fuse box got that bullet hot, sits there and it fires off, and he shoots himself right in the fucking balls.
Florida man.
That would suck.
And the funniest part about this is that his wife didn't want him to go out gigging frogs that night, and he did it anyways. And just think of the conversation he had with his wife at the hospital that day or that night.
That sounds like some Southern Georgia, North Florida shit.
So
it's definitely Florida, man.
I kind of wanted to talk about something because I mentioned that I made a video on this, but I kind of wanted to talk about something that Obnoxious decided to bring up in the chat because it ain't worth saying his fucking name. This whole pagans worshiping demons shit drives me fucking nuts. Like, I am getting sick and tired of Christians trying to reclassify my shit. Like, can you please explain to me what the fuck the difference between a god, an angel, and a demon is? And like at that point, if you can say something other than, well, demons are bad, then like maybe we can have a conversation. But theologically, I have yet to have met somebody who can justify it.
But then we're gonna have to start.
I don't see that anywhere in the comments.
Yeah, I don't see it in the
I'm not seeing that.
It was from the original live stream. Like he brought it up several times when I was talking about gods.
Somebody. Oh, you're talking about Altangelo or what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I called him obnoxious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was like, what are you? Who is? Okay, yeah, but no, Altangelo, bro, like everybody makes fun of him.
Long dog.
Everybody makes fun of him.
It's because Christianity reappropriated the gods of various polytheisms. So
as I said,
he assumes Christianity invented it rather than it being taken from elsewhere.
Right.
And it just fucks himself in the ass
All their
by
shit's
getting the
borrowed.
ass backwards.
as I said in the chat of the original of the interview, the Bible is just a story of Yahweh only
Sorry, Jim
cultists
didn't see it.
becoming Yahweh only cultists. Changed my mind about that.
Well, we're listening to How to Heretic podcast today, and they were talking about Ishtar, and it's amazing how many times it does actually Ishtar does crop up in the Old Testament, and I'd not realised until today when it was pointed out to me.
Oh my god! My
Well,
ex is in the
that's
chat.
why I say. That's why I said. That's why I said the Bible is just pretty much the story of a Yahweh only cultist becoming Yahweh only cultist.
Well, it's even worse than that, right? Because it's the Christian version of Yahweh cultists becoming Yahweh cultists becoming Christ cultists, right? I mean, the Bible is not even the entire story of the Jewish people. It's not all of the Torah or any of the commentaries or anything else. So, yeah, he's working off a badly written book to begin with that was edited to only prove. Well,
where'd the
a
boobs
badly edited anthology. Thank you.
That's a much better description of what it is.
Yeah,
it's not even the same time periods, let alone the same fucking authors. Like there's a reason it ain't coherent.
Yeah, and part of the reason is because its only purpose was to show the lineage of Christ. Period. That's all it was to do. And it's really, yeah.
I mean, if you read through, especially the Old Testament, for Yahweh, there's actually about 87 names, of which about 10 of them are female names, or traditionally female names. So this idea that there's one God with one name is complete bullshit. Those names include Ra, which is obviously misappropriation, and Allah.
I mean, the fact that the angel names all end in El, which means of El, and El was a Canaanite god, probably tells you about all you need to know.
Yeah.
El was a Canaanite god, and that's actually exactly why you have names like Daniel, Gabriel, and the word Israel, which means land of God, hand of God, word of God, mouth of God, all that shit. Any name that ends in El is something of God.
Yeah, and the thing is they tried to turn El from, being a god to being a title.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
That's very similar to the story of how demon,
El and Yahweh were on the same pantheon at one time.
Supposedly, we don't actually know specifically where Yahweh originated from. There are some theories that state that he came from Canaanite stuff.
He did.
You get into a debate with certain biblical scholars. There's a number of them, including atheist biblical scholars, that you can't entirely be sure because we haven't been able to find anything conclusive that states that Yahweh comes from any particular pantheon from that region. But there's some pretty heavy evidence in favor of two different ones.
the one that I always go to is growing up as a Jew. I was taught all kinds of shit from the Old Testament. With the other one that's not coming to me right now.
The Torah?
But anyway, the Torah is basically the 5 books, which is part of the Old Testament.
I thought the Torah was more than 5 books.
The Torah?
The entire Torah was more than 5 books. That there's a lot of those old scrolls running around.
I thought that
No, you are
Torah
correct. I'm
was
thinking
like
of the
five-
Pentateuch. The Pentateuch is the 5 books.
Okay.
Yeah, the Pentateuch.
Yeah.
And it's Pentateuch, by the way, not toque. A toque is something you wear in the wintertime.
Language is our bitch, Neil.
No, well, you just need to.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I can read Hebrew a lot better than I can speak it. I'll put it that way.
We're Americans. We can butcher any language in as many languages as you care to name.
I'm glad
I thought patook was what you did whenever you spit a loogie out.
Anywho.
Yeah, I mean, the English gave the Americans a ready-made language, and they still fucked it up.
Oh no, English is not a ready-made language. English is a language that chased other languages down dark alleys and beat them up for their words.
Exactly.
Grammar.
I love that analogy.
We don't need the wait. Who left?
Now who left?
Callan.
Yeah.
Oh, Callan probably lost connection again. She'll come back.
So Jen, did you shake one out? Okay.
No, I fucked up my sciatic nerve last night laying on my couch the wrong way.
That old masturbation dismount accident will get you every time.
That dismount fucks you up every time. Every time will fuck me up, man.
So I never even
I'd like to draw attention to Ocean's camera because the one we're all here for anyway has arrived.
He's been just like chilling
true.
there in his lap, just like, is he going to sleep?
Yeah.
Calcifer?
Yeah, he'll nap. He'll nap just like that.
He'll
Calcifer
just
like
straight
straight up
up
like
nap.
a baby.
Now he's biting my hand.
That's because you stopped stroking him.
Exactly.
You got to
Yes,
stroke the
yeah.
pussy.
Now if I
man.
move, he's gonna be
Mr.
like
Noodles is
Something
paranoid.
stroke
says-
the pussy.
Neil
He
is like,
says,
I don't
"I
even
want
know
you
what to
to-"
do with this after party. Like, what are we doing? Where are
It's
we? Here?
weird.
Why
I
are
never
we
even
here?
got to finish my sentence earlier.
What sentence?
Wait, Neil
I
was
was like,
talking.
Neil,
Let me
because
hear
you're not
Neil.
important.
Whoa,
Easy,
Jesus.
easy,
Ow.
tiger. Easy, tiger. Can you calm down?
I mean,
Neil, what were you gonna say, man? An
No,
hour
what-
later.
One
Let's
sec
see.
for the. Hang on, just 1 second. There we go. I'll get rid of that.
There we go. that's entirely valid.
I have the power.
You know what? I'm just no.
No, you deserved that. You don't get to say anything.
No. No, I did not deserve that.
I just
No,
Dr.
you-
Calcifer said
Want him
by
in a
the
barrel
emblem
now.
over here.
You know, truth be told, Frustrated was actually my very first guest on this show.
Was he?
I remember that.
I was.
Yeah. So he holds a
I was.
special
I got
place
to
in my
tell.
heart. Except it started sinking down to the bowels.
Yeah.
Down to your
No.
rocks.
Look,
Kinda
Neil,
irritating every once in a
So
while.
now we have very
Neil.
special pain in your
don't you know
ass.
about your love life?
Yes.
Is that what I'm being told
Neil,
here?
the thing is,
Yes.
Neil, the thing is so the thing is Neil, this is not an uncommon occurrence. I always hold a place in someone's heart, and then over time, I just become shit.
Guys, we have to call PETA. Ocean's torturing his cat. We have to call.
Hold on a
PETA.
second. No, I'm gonna zoom in on it.
Oh my gosh. So I don't know if you guys are watching in the chat, but there's a really interesting thing that's occurring where Glass Monster wants to come on and there wasn't enough room, and
Yes,
like,
he always wants to come on.
yeah, it looks like
Monster.
Pasta Mike has taken up and said that Glass Monster is now the official mascot of Neil's chat. And Pasta Mike, Randolph is just trying to let Pasta Mike know in his very little way that Randolph likes to do that it's nothing personal. It's just that there wasn't enough room. Pasta Mike says, Randolph, you're known for suppressing Glass Monster and his ability to speak truth. I'm putting you on warning on behalf of Glass Monster Committee. I'm putting him on club.
Glass Monster Committee. Glass Monster Committee.
That was really funny to watch happen.
Oh, so
Christian, leave that baby alone.
I would just like to point out that I've jumped off 3 times now. I'm not
Yeah.
doing it again. Someone else
Nope.
will be the nice guy.
Oh,
Or gal.
why don't
Yep.
you just crawl up on that fucking cross and nail yourself to it, Jim? Shit.
Because that's not my kink, Jen.
I like tie,
So-
not nails. Damn it! I told you, no blood play.
No, Jim was
you king
was
shame,
a
mate.
good guy and jumped out a couple of times so others could come in.
Yeah.
Now he
I
gets
gotta
to
do
stay.
shit. I gotta
Someone else can jump out this time.
That was my point. Besides that, I'm about ready to open up a second bottle, and if I'm going to open up a second bottle, I'm staying on.
You got to stay
Well,
on.
yeah.
You got to stay on with that second
so-
bottle.
So Neil, you brought this up a long time ago about my picture is now used on Twitter. Did you see why it's being used on Twitter?
No, I didn't really look at it that closely. You kind of scared me.
The turfs have been
Your
after
face was a
us.
little terrifying. So
The turfs have
we
been
did-
after us.
Wait,
Yes, the turfs have been after me.
really?
Yeah,
Yes,
frustrated.
as a matter of fact-
Okay, now I gotta see.
Has been
Apparently me and
campaigning
Russ-
and protecting the trans community lately against
Yeah,
the turfs, and the turfs have been aggressively attacking Frustrated and called him ugly. So to combat
Oh,
that,
I saw this.
yeah, to combat this, Frustrated made his profile picture his real person. That way, they can get a real good look of just how beautiful he is.
Yeah.
Fuck did
Yeah,
you get
well,
my bandana from?
It actually started off with this lady saying that apparently that because I shared a picture of somebody's body that could be passable as a woman, that obviously that means that I'm using that person so that way I feel like a pretty girl. And I was like, okay, I've already said this already that I'm a guy, and then she kept going on with this. So finally I showed a picture of myself, and she decided to go after me saying that I have a serial killer stare. B, I apparently
Creepy.
I'm a creep, and that I want to be in women's spaces for whatever the fuck reason. I still have not got a clear answer for that one, and all this other shit. So I said, you know what? If I really bother the turfs that badly, I'm just going to show myself all the time now.
Right.
Might as well.
Did this Dust Bowl cunted bitch really call herself Khaleesi Turfs?
Yeah.
Khaleesi is a turf. Yeah, was a turf. That's what she called herself.
Khaleesi is in Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure I heard it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the turfs have been in rare form the last few weeks.
So she's openly admitting that she's a psychopath.
Yeah.
Well,
the turfs
that's
are
gonna
all
be my
over the
next
place.
target now. You want to use that name? Yay! Let's have
On a scale of 1 to Twitter drama, the most interesting thing that happened to me recently was I posted an allyship post that, like, hey, pagans and atheists can work together. And somehow the folkists and a bunch of angry anti-theists managed to get along and work together to
that's
shit on the
concerning.
idea of pagan and atheist allyship. And I have no idea how the fuck that happened.
That
Well,
was the
Ross
best
and
idea,
Storm do work
because
well
that was them
together.
working together.
This makes no sense to me because we can agree on a 1,000 different things, disagree on one point, and we're going to focus on that.
Right.
Yeah.
What kind of?
This
How is that
problem
rational?
Well, this is the problem you've got. You've got the unstoppable force and the immovable rock, which kind of applies with what's happening in the atheist community.
Yeah, describing yourself as an anti-theist is irrational. Describing yourself as pro-good epistemology is better, but I don't understand the concept of being anti-theist. I understand
anti-harm. Just say you're anti-harm.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm
everything.
So much.
I'm not.
Well,
I'm not
it's
even
an
anti-harm.
equivocation.
I am literally pro-good epistemology.
Well,
That's
it's an
fair.
equivocation. It's assuming that all theists are equivalent to Stephen Anderson.
Right.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're lumping all theism into there's such a wide variety of them.
Right.
But we can agree on so many things. Let's agree on those things. Keep moving forward.
Right.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, all you're doing is getting your interlocutor to dig their heels in even more by going on these offensives.
Right.
It's just it's bad all the way around.
Yeah. You and I spoke exactly this conversation, Ocean, when we were in Austin.
I've had several conversations with anti-theists where I sit there and tell them, look, if you're going to go against polytheism, make sure that you address the polytheist claims and not just superimpose Christianity upon them. They say, I don't just superimpose Christianity on them. They say, I don't superimpose Christianity upon them, while then making an argument against Christianity. And it's like, really?
Yeah.
Just like
You know, to be
it's like-
fair,
evil.
It's like people
Neil,
that
you
use
said
the
Go on.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Neil said, like, before the show, he said he wanted to kind of talk about the anti-theism video, during the after party a little bit. I made a video called, it was an open letter to anti-theists, but the actual name of it is Why Anti-Theism is a Problem. And, like, the gist of my open letter, and I ran it by all of my atheist allies. 2 of them are currently sitting in this chat that got to take a look at it. I also sent it to several other people. Neil, at the time you were busy and I think you were on a break, so I didn't get a chance to talk to you about it. But like the people that I like talk to regularly, like almost daily, like I ran it by Surus, I ran it by Raz, I ran it by like Jen, I ran it by Russ, I ran it by Nervardia. And like what it was this incredibly like understanding tone. It was basically, I understand the majority of anti-theists have been hurt by religion. Not you're angry at God. It's they've been hurt by religion, a lot of them. And I understand that the like dominant religious hegemony is a whole ass problem. But here's the problem. I agree with you about that. Let's fucking work together rather than shooting pot shots at each other, because we're both religious minorities and we're both getting fucked by the same people. So why don't we work together? And that was the entire thing. And what's nuts is if you check the goddamn comments section,
never read the
people who shit on me.
Never read the
like,
comments.
Okay, there was it. Okay, I had about 60 comments and they were fine until a thing happened recently. And now there's over 200 of them and they're a dumpster fire. But here's the crazy thing about that whole situation was that the vast majority of the comments that were critical of the video critiqued things I did not say.
Oh.
Well, I mean that's what they do.
That's what the comment section is for. Is basically like comment sections. What I've noticed is that often when you get critical comments, like maybe about 10% of them are good faith criticisms that are addressing what you said in the video. The vast majority of them are people who didn't even watch the video, saw the thumbnail maybe, and possibly read the title, and are responding to you with whatever's in their head as a result of that. So.
You
or who needs, or people who need better listening skills.
Allie, you remember the whole thing that
people watched the video, heard what they wanted to, and responded to that.
Allie, you remember when I made that whole thing that was like, if y'all would just shut the fuck up for 5 minutes, you've sat 10 minutes through a video, 5 more won't kill you. You'd fucking realize that your point would be addressed if you would just, take your fucking cock out of your mouth and just sit.
That's where I left it. Fuck.
Yeah, I was about to say. Why do I have to take it out?
Look, I always leave my cock in my mouth. Thank you.
It gets me when you see anti-theists arguing with polytheists. They try and use things like the Epicurean paradox, when I don't think there's any pantheon that says that they're omnipresent, all the rest of it. So why would you use that argument? It just makes no sense.
Platonists.
Well, but even the Platonists like define away the existence of evil. So arguing with them with the Epicurean paradox is a lot of Neoplatonists who are actually educated on Platonism can fight you on that.
Well,
you know how I feel about this. Anna, so do I. It's okay.
Yeah. See, just mention Platonism.
I love seeing Neoplatonists engage on the Epicurean paradox, because first they'll be like, Epicurus didn't say that, and then second,
there's the paradox.
They will go after like the premises of it really well, and it's kind of cool to see like Neoplatonists go after that kind of stuff. Neoplatonists discussing philosophy, like I disagree with a lot of Neoplatonism. I know Ali does too, but seeing them debate, like more,
I didn't know that.
What? No, but seeing Neoplatonists debate classical
this?
theist Christian types is hilarious, because it's just they don't know. Like a lot of the classical theist Christian types are standing on the shoulders of Platonism, and some of them don't know it. And Platonists will come in and be like, "I'm not dealing with your corrupted form of your like this bullshit, right? We're the ones that came up with this shit. We're the ones that are holding the tradition of this shit, and we're the ones that are using it in the way that it was fucking intended."
Oh,
They're
and by
trying
the
to
way,
change
it's far
around
more
a bunch.
than anything your dumbass ever came up with.
Right. It's I have summarized like a lot of like when you get into Christian classical theism, it's really just bad Neoplatonism. And it sucks, but whatever.
I mean, it's not even bad Neoplatonism, it's like bad Platonism. Like they just kind of skip the Neo parts, the parts
terrible LARPing.
Wait, hold it. Is there anything at all original about Christianity?
No.
No.
It's a Hellenized Jewish cult. What do you say?
Well,
The name,
monotheism.
maybe.
Monotheism would be the closest
Monotheism is
thing
pretty
that they
new.
would
Okay,
have.
no,
Yeah.
no,
The
not
Jews let
monotheism.
monotheism in the bag
I know
long
it
before
came. I know it came from the Egyptians. Like they're the ones who
Zoroastrianism.
originally
Oh,
like
there is
the idea for it.
Oh,
But
and
to say
Zoroastrianism
that, like,
predates that too.
Zoroastrianism
true, that's
monotheist,
true.
though. Zoroastrianism is very much polytheist.
But I was watching great courses on philosophy, and he made a point of saying that without the Greeks, there is no philosophy because nobody else really developed philosophy. Without the Greeks and the Greek gods and the way they interacted, there's no philosophy.
That's not
I'd have to
entirely true.
disagree.
Callan,
But you
like
got the
Callan can
Chinese.
actually. Callan can also disagree. Callan's currently studying Aztec philosophy.
Well, there's no philosophy as we know it right now because the Chinese and others did do a form of it. Yeah. I don't know if he mentioned Aztec, but he did definitely mention Chinese and India.
The thing is, it might just be that the Greeks
Wouldn't
set
it
the
be
standard
global?
that we now use.
Different facets.
Right. If
Yeah,
the
but-
Greeks didn't
Yeah,
exist,
Aztecs
philosophy
are
might
all
still exist, but it would be very much different than what we are using
Yeah,
today.
it's just the standards we use would be different. So okay,
Right.
Right.
maybe.
And
Yeah,
I don't know that it would be as strong as it is today without gods who now, Aliakai, I'm gonna probably piss you off with saying this because I'm really ignorant on this topic, and I'm trying to repeat what someone else said. Because of the way the Greek gods didn't do everything for their people, that they started to think for themselves. Something about that interaction was
you're talking
what
about-
he was saying.
There is kind of like a thing with Christianity in the kind of being like too much of a caretaker god, for example. Like, you know, everything can pretty much be attributed to it. With polytheism, there is definite everything in nature essentially is part of the purview of the gods in many forms of polytheism, but you still have to put in a lot of the work yourself. This is something I covered in my reciprocity video, where it's you make offering for the harvest, but then you take care of the crops. You do your part. The gods do theirs.
Yeah, we talked at length about that a while back. Like you can control what you do, but the outcome is up to the gods. Like
it seems like to me that any interaction with the gods is predominantly for their entertainment, for something for them to do. So, for example, you piss off a god and they want to see you, I don't know, sinking a ship or something. It was for their enjoyment or for their own purposes, not based on something that you've done essentially. Unlike with Christianity, if you're gay, they're going to flood the village next door rather than your own.
It's actually a lot more complex than that.
Yeah, way more complex than that.
I'm just oversimplifying and I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I understood where Brian Snake was
That
going.
was towards a comment, I think.
Ocean and I have both released
Alright.
videos on reciprocity. It's very, very different than what you're characterizing.
I think Callan was talking about the comment that was put up about how isn't Aztec philosophy, if it has a heart, cut it out. Callan is studying Aztec polytheism right now.
No.
So she would have a lot of strong opinions about how wrong that statement is. Even though it was a joke.
I think they're attempting to make
I just said
Neil,
it's good to make the point that Aztec religion has been heavily maligned and misrepresented. But go ahead.
Neil's waving his hand, so let's give Neil the floor.
Why?
I feel like one of those guys guiding in an airplane. I just wanted to say, Callan, your microphone has been low, and yours as well, Sam. So they're lower than the rest of everyone's by a long shot. So maybe you guys might want to look on dialing it up a little, if you can do that,
or getting closer to your mic. I don't know which. And is anyone else having trouble hearing Jen when she speaks? Because I am.
Anyone?
Oh, I'm sorry.
A little bit lower than you
Jen's
have
gone
been
quiet,
earlier in the call.
actually.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Finish that.
That would cause a different problem, Jen.
I got to go to the washroom. Good thing these things are wireless.
But I'm
just
not sure you
following
can do
Neil's
that,
lead.
Jen. Jen, I'm not sure you can do that. I need to see
This?
some proof. Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
I can.
Prove
I'm
it.
just not fucking up my lipstick right now for it.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to pay extra to get
This
the
is a
lipstick.
perfectly justified. This is a perfectly justified reason.
It is.
So we
I only
so if you
let
want
it
to
look
see
like a candy cane massacre for those who are worth it, Jim.
Okay.
So
if
you
you
think,
want
though,
to see
Russ,
Candy cane massacre. Jesus.
well, I was going to say,
Christ.
I think that Ocean did have a point earlier when we were kind of talking about the reciprocity thing, because I cut him off, and then like a couple of other people did. I wanted to let him finish.
Conversation flows, man. I don't even know what I was talking about.
You never know what you're talking about.
You were talking about we do our part, and then the gods, like then the gods come in. And I was talking about, yeah.
I finished that statement.
Okay.
I will be right
now.
back.
And now the joke I was going to do is the time's over. Time's over. Thanks, Allie. Thanks, Allie.
You're welcome. I am become pain in the ass, destroyer of jokes.
Well, I just want to correct Rory in the chat. God did not create Yorkshire.
God damn,
Now,
I love
the pudding or
as a
the city?
wank, wasn't Yorkshire created by the devil?
You're damn right.
Yorkshire was actually created by a bunch of Yorkshire Terriers.
Oh, that joke
At least it won Yorkshire puddings.
Like all together, they just decided, fuck it.
No, stop.
Mind you, Yorkies are tasty. So
No.
Oh.
And they shit everywhere.
Oh,
What did you do?
The puns are going to the
Get out
dogs.
of my
folks.
face.
Why do you always start?
These puns are all rough.
Enough. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
are we in the dog
Fucking
house
done.
now,
This-
Jim?
that was
this-
pretty
I'm
good.
done.
Okay, 9 more puns and we're done.
Oh, that's a bit dodgy, is that?
Why?
Big dog G.
You see, the thing is I gotta say, Wolf has probably got to be the best at dog puns.
No, Wolf has the best puns, period.
No,
Like,
Ocean has
yes.
the best puns.
No,
Let's-
he does
not
not.
even
Don't
joke.
don't
Not
lie
even-
to him.
Not even
Stop
joke.
lying
No,
to
see-
him.
That's passing me over on purpose over here.
Hey,
Look, see, Ocean's puns come in waves, so it's really, you know.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I like that
You did
joke.
there.
Okay, guys, nothing
Russ,
else
I'm
is
just-
scary.
Russ, I'm gonna say right now that joke held water, and I'm proud of that.
Trying to out when Ocean is like trying to push water uphill with a fork.
We're thinking deeper and deeper into the puns, folks. Deeper and deeper. All right, everybody.
Yeah, but
Let's
now
go
we're
into
going
the
into
drowning in
puns. Wave at
pudding.
ocean
now we're
puns.
going into the depths
Going
of
to
the
new
puns.
depths. Yeah, there we go. Yep. No, we're in an entirely new league.
Okay, guys, like, what are you doing? We've got to stop before Ocean breaks.
Oh.
I like how Neil's downstairs
Well,
grabbing a
Wade,
beer
you
while
win,
he's
Allie.
texting.
Neil's,
about that.
Neil's just like, I'm not even, I don't know what's
part
going
of
on in
it.
this stream. I'm done. It's just kind of a thing.
I've
It's
lost
the last time I put 10 people in a single
Neil, I
stream.
banned you.
Yeah,
so
I promise you, he won't make that
go.
mistake again.
He's just
Then
never
we're going
doing
About to
that.
be done.
Who lets these arseholes in one room at the same time?
It's like, yes, Neil is hosting this show. Yep.
Randolph has a good little pun for us.
This is
He
now
says,
Ocean
husbands
Okay,
who
so,
spend
you know,
time in the
much
cat
like-
house soon find themselves in the dog house.
Much
Wait a
like
minute.
free will, Neil's
Oh.
hosting this show is useful fiction.
The thing is, now Neil is Yahweh. He's got a load of text, but he's absent.
Oh.
Got a lot of text, but he's absent. That's rough.
Oh, man.
I've dissociated.
Christ, that was a
I've
good
just
pun.
Dissociated.
Jesus, Jim.
Jen, you don't have to be here as long as your tits are. Apparently.
I
Neil is the host. Let's face it, Neil is the host of hosts.
Jim, you nailed that one.
Wait, was that me? Wait, Jim.
I don't
if
believe
he's
you
the
crossed
host
that
of hosts-
line.
If he's the host of
my
hosts, does that
God.
make him a Jesus?
We're straight up crucifying this chat. It's not good.
Oh my
You
god!
guys kill me. That was going to be my last supper.
Okay, Jen, stop whining.
Man, I gotta say, y'all are really nailing these jokes.
How the
We're
fuck
dying
did
on
I
this
pick
hill.
you
We're dying
all
on
as
this
friends?
hill.
Why? did I pick each and every fucking one of you as friends? Why?
Well, are we friends? Or
Jenny,
are you
you're gonna get coffee
Jen, I'm just gonna chalk that up to poor life choices on your behalf.
I mean, clearly. God, I pick my friends like I pick my fucking exes. Apparently, shit.
Inebriated with a sense of excitement and adventure until the slow disappointment and
Inebriated and having the inability to satisfy me.
Look, anybody who becomes friends with me should
Okay,
already know that they're going to be disappointed and unsatisfied.
Anna! Oh my god, Anna in the chat. Holy shit.
Anna's in the chat. Hi, Anna.
My friends
Hello,
are chosen
Anna.
by Judas.
This is not good.
It's all right, Jem. We'll resurrect our friendships.
Yeah, but it'll take 3 days.
Yeah.
So wait,
and we're only going to appear to a select few.
But wait, how do we
It's
know
gonna
the
be 3
chat
days
isn't just
before they
shadows
come
on
back.
the wall at that point, right?
I'm convinced the chat
Oh,
is
let's
just
not
all
dive into that
accounts
cave.
of Neil. I think the chat is just nothing but all
Cave.
accounts of Neil. I think they're all just his.
God, Jim is able to mold this conversation like Play-Doh.
Ocean, let it go.
I'll have to admit, it is a craft. And sometimes a bit cheesy.
When did Reddit
Wow.
become real life?
Wow.
When did I sit
That was
in
a
an
multi-level
actual
impressive.
subreddit?
Just when we decided to be cheesy.
Look, I got no. Hold on. I have got to give some props to him for this one because it had 3 different levels to it. It went from Play-Doh to fucking cheese. Oh my god!
Yeah, he said
I love it.
mold
Play-Doh
the
to
conversation, and then he
Play-Doh to
brought up
craft to cheese, yes.
God,
Oh my
man.
god.
Can I get one of y'all to turn this into
That was
line
fucking
for me?
beautiful.
No, in order
That
to
was
turn it
fucking
into
beautiful.
wine, we need
I'm
Otangelo.
on better shit than wine, so fuck y'all. Fuck your wine. I'm on better shit than that.
Oh my fuck.
I have some whiskey in the freezer.
I mean, in fairness, Jen, I'm on amaretto that tastes
No,
like
whiskey's
marzipan.
supposed to be in the jar,
Hold on, what's
not
up,
in the
Sam?
freezer.
Let's hear what
Look,
Sam
it's in
said.
it.
Hold on. What's up,
Say
Sam?
that again, Sam.
In
Uh-oh, I put
fairness,
him on the
I've got
spot.
amaretto that tastes like marzipan.
I'm on muscle relaxers. Fuck all of you, okay?
Jen, that would be very hard to do on muscle relaxers.
Get back to pretending like you like me
Honey,
again.
have you not been paying attention to me?
No.
Oh, people actually pretend
Well,
like
not
they
all
like
of
you?
Actually,
I know.
it'd be easier to get bigger things in on a muscle relaxer, wouldn't it, Jen?
Precisely.
Yeah,
That's
see,
why the
there you go.
dismount fucked me up.
Oh!
She said, "I'm going big, or I'm going home."
I
Way to
was
ride that
She was
horse.
already
Jen.
home. She was already home, so she went big.
So was
You
it
know,
the horse or the rings you're dismounting off of?
Press F to pay respects for all of the miners in the
You
chat.
people.
I have 2
Yep.
areas to do
That
that from,
could be
therefore both. This is what happens. Like, Jim and I just bring things to a filthy fucking level when we get together. This is why we were never allowed to
So,
host a show
if you
together.
want more, more of Jim and Jen going on,
So how long before we
subscribe to the OnlyFans.
This is why they never let me and Jim host a show together. This is why. Because, like,
Yeah.
we would have
We need to at some point. It just needs to be an after show. We
no,
just
it
get a
needs
bunch
to
of
be
Hey, Jen.
something that, like, we're not going to get an organization in trouble for pulling fucking monetization.
It sounds
Exactly.
like a
Jim-
Patreon goal.
Jim,
Exactly.
I know. Hold on. This question is going to sound really stupid because this is actually the first
From
time I've
you.
ever met you, Jim. But were you?
Heard you
Well,
guys.
yeah, it's from me too. But were you on some of the ACA shows?
Yes,
one
I'm
of
a
the,
co-host on AXP. And
Oh,
also
okay.
Nonprofits and Vanguard. And Atheist Vanguard, yes.
Okay.
You do
Yeah.
nonprofits too.
Yeah, Nonprofits and Atheist Vanguard are the 3 that I'm on, although Atheist Vanguard's been rolled into Nonprofits now, so I'm only
Yes.
on 2 shows.
Which reminds me, Jim,
Yeah.
when can I come and be with you guys on nonprofits?
Okay. You know what? I'm drunk right
I think
now,
it'd be a
Neil.
lot of fun.
You know what?
I'm drunk right now.
Okay, so what I really,
Me too, brother.
in all seriousness,
Let's drunk
get a hold
together.
of me tomorrow and remind me tomorrow,
That's
and
why
I
it's
will
always
give
the
your
best
name to
time
Greg.
passes.
I'll give your name to our producer as someone to invite on, because
Well,
we're
the
looking
two-
for co-hosts. We're looking
Definite-
for
I would
different
love
people.
to be on a show.
two shows I definitely got to get on at some point because I've done the Truth Wanted thing twice now.
Okay.
And Talk Heathen I've been on with V, and I'll be on again with Eric at some point. I want to be definitely on because one of my favorite shows ever was the Nonprofits. Right. Actually, I found that before Atheist Experience, and I found Atheist Experience through watching a Nonprofits video.
Right. So remind me tomorrow to throw your name in that ring, and I will get you. I will do what I can to get you on Nonprofits. Awesome. And yeah.
I tell you, my favorite.
I was so
my
excited
favorite.
to do Nonprofits. I cried.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing Christian's show.
Real quick, I just want to address Glass Monster. Glass Monster, I'll join your Discord when you can show me your glass monster are bigger than mine's.
Wow.
Somebody threw that challenge down.
Spicy. It is on. Baby,
the fight is on.
Oh,
everyone.
Shit, I broke Ocean.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking, like, Glass Monster probably has just now realized, oh shit, my username's a dildo.
Oh man, look, I'm getting heartburn from all these spicy jokes.
I like it.
So we're going back to them bowl of dicks, aren't we?
That's going to hurt for a while, I think. Glass Monster.
All you folks,
nobody made this joke yet.
God, that one went deep.
I hope she. I hope she didn't shatter your ego.
I hope he breathed for that one.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
breathe,
Glass
Jen.
is a tough guy.
Breathe, Jen. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out.
I was gonna say.
Now, how much of this do you think we can take?
I don't know, but it's a full-throated endorsement.
Oh! Sometimes you just gotta grab it by the shaft.
I'm sorry.
I mean, sometimes, like, come on, we need to defer to Jen's wisdom. You just got to be brave enough.
So you remember my idea about running the show through Pornhub? I think this one would be applicable.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
We can do that.
Yeah, I think this entire thing just got shafted.
So
we're all just
I want someone to feel the urge to start yelling, "Put a helmet on that soldier!" Never had that.
This is just nuts.
I wonder if the point
Ocean, you're blowing it.
Oh, Glass Monster says they have a camera. Pixar, it didn't fucking happen, bitch.
Demonetized by talking about snake. Oh wait, never mind.
Glass Monster, don't.
Have we not been talking about snakes this entire time? Oh wait.
Trouser snake.
Yeah,
He's just straight up said, "I have a camera."
Yes,
sometimes you just gotta.
Glass Monster, don't get horny on me.
Oh, Jesus.
Sometimes you just gotta grin and bear it with these jokes.
I have a camera. Is that an offer or a threat? I'm really not sure
I don't know.
Oh, trust me, whatever they could be packing is no threat to me.
Okay, but the question is, do they think it's an offer or a threat? That's my question.
Hopefully.
Oh my God! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Neil's like, you done broke me. You broke me.
I break Neil at least 3 times.
And look at that. Neil right on camera just getting a blow.
Well, we are streaming
Neil,
through
you don't
Pornhub,
need to
aren't
blow
we?
yourself. That's
If I could reach, I'd never leave the house.
Really, Allie, with this.
Neil, amen to that, brother. Amen to that.
Like, no.
Something. Remove those ribs.
Oh, let's not go Marilyn Manson here, okay? We're over that. It's not too
you made him choke on it. You made him choke on it.
He did not do that, people. Come on.
It was
Yes, I was about to point that out.
Is that
No.
Is that why Adam had the rib removed because Eve just wasn't doing the job right? Like, is that why?
She wasn't there until the rib was removed. So
Yep.
But
yeah,
do we
I've
know
seen that
that?
meme where
God was just
God
like,
says, "I'm
Of course we
gonna
don't
remove
know
your
that.
rib and give you a partner," and he removes the
Sounds
rib, and the
just
guy
like-
goes,
yeah.
"Hey, don't worry about it. I got this."
this.
I don't
Thank
hear
you
now.
for freeing me up a bit, you know? Thanks
Well,
for
Jen,
freeing that up.
When you brought up the Marilyn Manson thing, the things I found funny was like I heard this stuff whenever I was younger, and then whenever I became like a teenager or whatever, he actually had an interview with someone, and they asked him, "What is the number one rumor that you keep hearing that you just don't understand why it became a thing?" He's like, "I honestly have no idea why people keep saying that I removed my ribs to suck my own dick. I don't know why."
That's an urban legend that's been going around since
I got
he
called out.
became popular.
Who called you out, Jen?
Yeah.
Just look at the chat. Just look at the chat.
No glass
Oh,
monster.
Oh, he's asking.
And you want to see a glass monster?
Yes, we all want to see a glass monster.
Yeah, we do. Send
Are
it.
you trying to threaten Jen with a good time? Like, is that what you're trying to do?
Trust me, if you've got to brag like that, you are not showing me
Jen,
a good time.
Jen, what's your email? Jen, what's your email?
I think this is a
JenDragonQueen@gmail.com.
nod out to Hammered Out.
Send
With,
it.
There you go.
Ocean and Fluid.
JenDragonQueen@gmail.com.
That is.
Glass Monster, you go ahead and send that on over.
I can't hear you, Neil.
I said, is this not a little nod to your show with
Yes,
Cirrus?
I believe it is.
Is that
Hammered Out
happening
on
again?
some
I was on
Thursdays.
that show. I want to come back on that show. Ocean
Sir,
Keys.
shit is.
You should. It's a great
Is
show.
it
I have
coming
never
back?
been on the show.
Neither
You've
have
never been on
I.
anyone's show but mine, there, Russ. So shush.
I've been on it like
No, I've been
twice.
on
I
several
know. I'm
shows.
teasing. I'm teasing.
You were on Maddie's show, weren't you, Russ?
Wait, Allie, isn't Russ doing our
I was-
shows like soon?
Straight up,
Yes,
this
like
guy is.
this
I don't have room glass.
Like 2 weeks?
That'll be a good episode.
No, this coming up week.
No, we're not doing it
On
on,
the 24th.
YouTube, Glass Monster. Don't be an idiot.
That's right. Okay.
Yep, Russ is going to be our victim. Guest on Monday.
Are you guys doing a
Neil,
human
Don't kink shame me. Don't
Christian,
kink shame me.
COVID is fucking me up lately, okay? It's not even happening. Like, fuck COVID. I need a vaccine. Just for Tinderellas. Like, I'm so frustrated.
Wait.
I thought you had a drawer
I
full of
thought
dicks.
Russ was
I didn't
frustrated.
call you out. Did I
Okay,
call you
no,
out? I
like-
didn't mean to.
Drawerfuls are
kidding.
like the drawer dicks are
I have
stopgaps.
legs.
Drawer dicks are stopgaps. They're not meant for everyday consistent use. They're stopgaps.
So,
It's like,
so I'm gonna plug Jen and Allie's show here for a second, but I just so you know,
Why are you plugging into Jen?
Wait a
She
minute.
just said she's not going to with COVID, so why are you turning?
I
to plug
said
into Jen?
plugging their show.
No,
God, get your minds out of the gutter.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
we're
plug
way beyond the
Jen
gutter.
and Allie's
our
show.
did not consent, Russ.
Look,
We're so far.
don't need to
beyond
get
the
y'all's
gutter.
mind out of the gutter.
wait, Glass
God dang it.
Monster, why do you need an invite to the after party to show me if your Glass Monster is satisfying enough for me to join?
Huh? Wait. What?
Do you have
What?
performance anxiety? We can work through this.
Oh. Oh.
I feel so uncomfortable.
So, as I was saying,
That
yeah, my episode.
sentence was just like, I need to leave.
Wait a minute, guys.
You know, with my
Sorry, I don't show feet for
folks,
free,
you
honey.
gotta
That
go.
won't happen.
Frustrated
Therapist.
Folks, let's let frustrated atheist get this out. He's got to go.
Ocean's done.
He's got to get this out.
Well,
You're
you
not
got-
allowed to-
Wait, Russ, what the fuck were you sticking it in if you got stuck?
Me.
Look.
No, if he was sticking it in you, he wouldn't have gotten
If it's not-
stuck.
Hey,
You can
hey,
certainly-
I told you to take that one time and keep it between us, Jen. God dang it.
Wait,
Over here
Christian.
giving out all my
Once
shit.
you pull it out, you can't keep it between her
In the
anymore.
context of this conversation, Christian is now completely fucked up my mind. Just
Once you
But
pull it out,
anyways.
you can't keep it between the two of you anymore.
Christian, no, not in this conversation. Please don't do that.
Christian, did you see what Christian said about you, Ocean?
I can explain.
Pizza delivery guy vibe?
Oh, Lord, that's great.
Dude, you're
Okay,
muted.
but actually,
Yeah, I responded. I'm actually a pizza.
I started the
Comrade,
chat. Shit, I'm
Comrade in
Uh-oh.
the fucking chat has a
Starting
really
to
good
drool
point,
now.
though. Russ, you
Well,
gotta be lying.
tripod.
You can't have gotten stuck if she's got a WAP. Just saying.
No, I clenched down.
Oh,
if it's
no.
good enough, I'm not letting
Okay,
it go.
okay,
I just
okay.
Something
Tripod.
gorilla fist,
She's
right?
just there.
I don't
She's
need
like one of the ones, like,
conversations
whenever
going
they
on
go to
between-
pull out, she just, like, wraps around and everything, you know?
I don't need conversations about people going
We
on.
seem to have slipped into a new
about
kind of conversation.
Giant dildos and I don't. What the hell is going on? Where did Russ go?
Are you trying to tell us that Jen's actually a
Russ
bad
just
dragon?
left.
Russ, did he rant and leave?
I hoard
He
things like
totally
that.
fucking
Mindscape,
ranted
yes.
and left.
No, I accidentally hit the leave button. I was like, and I sat there, looked down at my phone and saw that everything went silent. And I was like, holy shit.
Fuck you guys.
But no. See you guys, I'm going
Neil
home.
pantomiming typing was the best thing.
Well,
But no,
it doesn't look as good when I'm down here.
Is typing the new playing the piano?
Neil, I'm
That's
sorry.
it.
I'm so sorry, Neil.
Hey,
I'm
Neil.
sorry.
What I
Is
do? What?
typing
Jen,
the
stop
new playing the
lying.
piano?
Lying is bad for you.
We could use that. We could totally use that.
Yeah, typing is the new playing the piano.
Is it? Dun, 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 dun.
Okay,
Well,
Jen,
no,
if you
I-
were sorry, it would have been worse.
Our good friend Comrade in the chat says the WAP was too much. He slid out.
That was juicy.
Slip and slide.
I'm very, very thankful now.
Okay, Glass Monster, how the fuck are we supposed to get you on when you can't even get yourself off? Like, you haven't even provided the answer to get your ass in.
That's what I call dry humor.
Oh my god!
That turns.
That gets filed under Sahara.
Glass Monster, there's a height limit to get me on, and you don't qualify. Sorry.
Wait,
You must
whoa. I don't
You
mean
must
any
be at
disrespect
least
here,
5
but-
inches to ride this ride,
I see.
and you're not. So.
Damn it.
Oh, you just
Sucks
made
for
me
you, Glass
sad.
Monster.
Got to be 5 inches?
For Ocean.
Neil's saying, I'm taking my 2 inches elsewhere now.
Hey, Jen, is that girth or length?
Do you really think 5 inches in girth is gonna fucking satisfy me?
Does circumference,
Wait a minute.
Jen, does
Wait a
circumference
minute.
count?
Holy crap, like elephants are going, wait, what?
Why has this turned into a shitty 90s comedy club? Well, you know.
I mean, we're about that age.
It needs a laugh
look,
track.
I made Jen choke on it.
Oh, man. These puns are getting real thick now.
Wait, Glass Monster, you
Jen's hoping
realize,
for.
Glass Monster, are you having an issue with the metric conversion? Because
God damn.
Yeah, guys, millimeters 8 inches, buddy. I'm sorry, you guys.
I would 13
Wow.
millimeters is not the same as inches.
Yeah, it's 13 inches measured from the outside of the skin, not from the inside.
Wow.
Legit, I think I've probably
I'm
fucked
13
I've
kilometers.
probably
Okay,
lost
so Jen-
pretzel sticks in my tits bigger than Glass Monster.
Okay,
Everything
Jen
is
didn't
bigger
ask
in
how
York
far your
now.
balls sag, all right? She asked how long your dick was.
Man, these puns are getting these jokes are getting spicy.
These aren't even puns anymore.
Yeah.
These are
I've literally titty fucked with red
These are obliterations,
These are
and
just,
I'm getting
talking
heartburn.
about a small penis. Like we're not even. There's no insinuation anymore. It's just yelling at somebody in the
heartburn.
chat. You know what?
Wow.
Listen, you
Oh,
gotta
I'm getting
stop.
heartburn.
That's it.
getting heartburn.
There's no subtlety. It's all gone now. We're
Next-
just tiny dick.
We might as well just sit there and say, you got a little dick and can't fuck, right?
Oh no! Who did we lose?
Basically, what all said.
Okay, so our resident snake
Callan.
expert has left.
Damn it. The one that
Hey,
could have
I've
told
still
us.
got one. I'm still
Oh
there.
my god.
But
Yeah, I'm
Hold on a second. I'm gonna hide behind Neil's
I'm
symbol
sorry,
right here.
but Sam's comment
But
in the
so-
private chat was fucking brilliant.
Ocean
I'm
is
like
too
3
a-
inches.
But so-
Ocean
from
is
my
too
mic.
ashamed to show his face
Look,
in present company.
I'm Neil.
What?
That's I'm not. It's not me.
Okay, Ocean, nobody asked what you were doing. We asked who you were.
I'm
Yeah, we
Neil.
didn't ask who you were doing.
The
We asked who you
604 guy thing.
He said where my logo is.
It's like
that's
perfect.
my logo is Ocean's
It's the
hat.
beard. It's the hat is coming out of the top, and the beard's coming out of the bottom.
This stream suddenly became much more appealing to look at.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it would go less if I got on camera.
I think we
maybe
scared.
Less
I think.
appealing.
I think you're a good-looking guy, Russ. So stop that.
Russ is, yeah. I like the bandana look, Russ.
I think I'm very glad that when I had to fill out because I could do my monetizations again, so I filled it out and they make you answer the little questions.
No.
And they said adult content. I'm very glad. Yeah, there are probably going to be some. I'm very glad I checked off that box.
Adult content. Is Jen on the show?
Yes. Okay, no monetization.
With my arsehole friend.
Okay, so
Yes.
Glass Monster.
Is this safe for work? Well, it depends on
Hold
what
on,
work
wait.
is.
Okay,
Elise.
Glass
Yeah,
Monster.
right?
Nobody asked you to wrap the tape measure repeatedly around your dick for a measurement. Like that's not how you do it, buddy.
No,
it's
Glass
not.
Monster, I'm going
Look,
to need you to
I was
take-
told that's how it works.
Glass
Wait a
Monster,
minute.
let me look.
I'm out of beer.
I'm
They
gonna
were
need
being nice to you.
To measure properly,
This is us being nice.
take the iPhone out of your pocket and realize that's not the same measurement, okay? Then take your fingers off your prostate in an attempt to swell your dick even more and give me a proper measurement. Thanks.
Ow!
Wolf, shut the lights
Wolf says
off.
I'm
He was
out.
like, that's
Wolf's
it.
like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. This is it. We're done now. The show's over for me. I'm done.
Lights
Wolf
out.
says I am
Lights
done.
off.
Goodbye. Jen,
Ocean's
nope.
going
Just
back
no,
to his
Jen.
coffee.
Did we
Ocean's
break
going
the wolf?
back to drink coffee.
We broke Wolf.
We broke Wolf.
Ocean.
We broke Ocean.
Damn! Oh damn! Penguin with the burn. Glass Monster. I think your ruler is upside down.
The thing is, guys, that we're missing is that
look,
it's
Aliakai.
measuring
Leave
in
Aliakai to
nanometers.
make Jen choke on it.
Look, so all I got from that, was that Aliakai has a bigger one than Glass Monster apparently.
I'd fuck Aliakai.
Because Aliakai was
Fuck
made
him, yeah.
Aliakai was made Jin
I mean,
choke.
I'd fuck
So.
Aliakai anyway, but
Hold on, those of us.
Oh.
Need to
Rory,
think about
didn't
that for
you
a
just
second.
ask me for feet pics? Shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. You couldn't afford my feet pics. Fuck off.
Wow.
You
I got a
literally
few.
don't make enough
Price is
money
right.
for me to talk to you, Rory. Fuck
She
off.
told you.
I had to pay quite a substantial amount for her elbow.
Sorry, Callan.
pics.
Hang on. Callan's back.
Callan.
Okay, so like, so
hello.
Glass Monster,
I
are you
broke
talking?
Ocean.
Okay, you say a yardstick. That okay? A stick of butter doesn't count, buddy. Like it doesn't.
Especially when it melts just as fast.
Oh.
Man.
Come on, Jenny. Come
Even
on,
I
Jenny.
felt
Can't- Come on, Jenny.
So
Can't
now
keep
we
us
have
up
gotten
all
to the
night.
point of you can't fuck right part of this conversation.
So,
So we went from little dick to you can't fuck right. So now we covered it all.
Yeah, but Rusty can't keep it up all
All right,
night.
y'all. I think that we've reached the point in the night in which I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna follow him out. I've got
I will
a
see you
date.
guys later. Neil, awesome
Already
hanging
out
out
to
with
you.
you again, man.
Yeah,
Wolf.
it's been awesome, dude. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
bye, guys.
I
You
missed
all
you.
have a great night.
And you,
Wolf.
Wolf, you never get in these things. For
See you
fuck's
guys.
sake. I need
All right, but so since Wolf and Ocean are leaving, I'm going to say that
we're not
y'all
good
should
enough.
definitely.
You need them here.
Well, yeah, of course.
Well,
But
I mean,
no.
like, Neil's got 3 minutes to where before he's got somewhere else to be.
Yeah, it's 7:30. I'm out of here anyway. So
Yep.
It's
But
just a football
just-
game, Neil. Who cares?
Yeah,
It's just- Jim, it's hockey. Come on.
Oh, it's
Yay,
let's
sports
sports
team!
Field hockey
That's
and
my buddy.
ball. Sportsing well. Yeah.
Yay.
Sports ball, get the hoop.
I can't help it. It's in my Canadian blood. What can I tell you?
But no, my episode of Xenia Bridge is going to be a fairly interesting one since we're going to be talking about a lot of different topics, including how.
No, it's not. Rusty's boring.
Yes. Look,
I'm kidding.
Neil. I'm trying to make sure that people go to the show. They can figure out that I'm boring over there. Okay. God dang it, Neil.
Dude,
But
anyway,
anyway,
you were the first episode on my show and still one of the best ones. So don't even worry about it.
But so what we're going to talk about is like how personal experience is a justification for a belief, and anybody who doesn't really agree with that, after I've explained why,
Oh,
they can just die mad about it.
Stop
I
using.
really
I've
doubt
never
that.
heard you say "die mad" until I said it.
Oh,
Biting
I'd
bitch.
say, look. I still should. Don't get too.
I know you do.
Don't get
You
too.
fucking
Back in the
I still
80s,
should.
if people would get pissed at me, I go, well, you can die angry. That's the way I would say it back in the 80s. But that was in the 80s. So that,
Mine's
Yeah,
die mad.
80s die
fucking
mad,
die
die
mad.
angry.
Well, the thing is I said it, and then I stopped saying it for the longest time, and then I heard Jen say it and brought it
hey,
back out.
Warlord,
At me. I was
let's
like,
get what's going on, bro.
oh,
Okay, so
I was like, oh, other
What's
people
the
use
maximum range
it.
to an excuse? What is the
Glass
maximum
Monster-
range to an excuse?
can I say something? Glass Monster,
No.
how the fuck can Jen possibly be scared of your dork when my fucking tongue is thicker? Just saying.
Oh,
Okay,
kill him!
Okay, guys, come on. Now.
I need to call 911. I just witnessed a murder.
Well, that's the thing though, is I probably fucked more women in my teen years than this guy will ever get to see in his life.
Shit, I fucked more women. I fucked more women before COVID, like literally in the month before COVID. Than he's gonna say.
I bet I fuck more.
You probably did, you whorebag bitch.
I know, and I'm also like 400 years old too. So there's that.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's one for you, Jen.
Huh?
Christian wants to know: is it
Are
harder
you
to
kidding
hear?
me? It enhances the hearing because your ears pop.
Oh.
So we're supposed to be wrapping up. Neil, you got a minute before your.
You know what? I
game.
can stick around for another 10 minutes or so because they never get going until about quarter two.
Okay, how about this, Glass Monster? You've been such a twat at this point. Like on a scale of 1 to inverted, I don't want you in my fucking after
Honey,
party.
he would have to know what a twat is to be one.
Ooh,
Guys, Glass is a nice guy. All right, he really is. He's just, it's okay.
I gotta say,
I mean, to give him credit, he's put up with the abuse admirably.
Yeah, to give him the credit.
He has. That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
and
he's got the biggest Lego collection I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Well,
that Glass's headphones is a fucking telephone receiver.
Twats are literally
I know.
designed to take incredible amounts of abuse. Like that's a compliment. Jen, you and I are a destructive force of nature. This is horrible. God's forbid a fucking asshole ever comes on Xania Bridge because it would just like be fucking ping pong tables, man. Ping pong tables.
When I don't give a shit about somebody, I don't fucking care how many feelings I hurt. Fuck you.
Well, and again, Glass Monster, I hope you have enjoyed it. It has been all in good fun.
Yes.
Even if you do care about people, you
Again,
don't
if I
give a fuck how
hated
many
you,
feelings
if
you
I
hurt.
hated you, you wouldn't have a brain left.
No, Pine Snake, like if I care about you, like if I give a shit, I feel really bad if I hurt your feelings.
I agree, Hamable.
Like I will
Yes.
bend over backwards and like twist myself up if I think I hurt one of my friends. For people,
Oh,
I don't give a shit
you'll bend over backwards to help him for sure.
Oh yeah, I'll crab walk that.
I wish I could still bend over backwards. If I tried that now, that'd be
you've been able to bend over backwards?
I'd end up in the hospital. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
Well, considering the sciatic nerve shit, I'm starting to wonder if I could still do it.
Exactly.
I mean, fuck.
I should be able to bend over backwards, but
Come
I've
on
got so
over.
much stress I don't know I can.
I will.
Let's play pretzel.
I have to say that the last time I was in Neil's after show and Glass was there, they honestly, like I said, this man is talking to us through a fucking telephone receiver.
Really?
And yes, and the thing is
his
like
microphone.
Yeah, that's his microphone, and that's how he hears people. And
and you get a lot of feedback from him as well.
Yeah, that's the downside. But the thing is he's over here talking on the telephone, and people were like, "You made a washing and drying machines for Legos." I was like, "The dude's talking to us from the fucking 40s, and you're surprised that he has a washing and dryer for a fucking
Jay
for fucking
Gatsby's
Legos?"
on the fucking phone, and y'all are worried about goddamn Legos. What the fuck's going on?
Like he's over here to report on the nightly news. I mean, this dude is like fucking on a telephone talking to us, and
No,
it's like
what he does
Oh.
is he takes whatever technology he has and makes it work for now. So he uses an old phone receiver as a microphone, and he has I think he can hear from it too. I'm not sure if that's the case.
No, he's external speakers. That's why we can hear through him.
And he uses old glass tubes for like amplifiers and stuff like that. The guy's pretty much an old tech genius. Is
That's
what he
kind
is.
of badass, though.
It is badass.
That's kind of like super fucking badass.
Those old tubes can do things with audio that we can't do with digital.
Yeah.
Bingo. Exactly.
It's absolutely
That's
amazing.
kind of badass. I'll give it that. That's
Yeah.
kind of super fucking.
And the power level is on the tubes you can get is still
Hey, Jim.
We still got a couple Marshall
Yes.
stacks where my jam space is,
Do you
and
have a
they
dungeon
are
behind
glass
you?
tube, and they're fucking loud.
Do you have
Yeah.
a dungeon behind you? Because now I'm curious.
Depends on your point of view and creativity.
And you
Look.
never invited me over.
Jim,
I'm
look,
offended.
I think what I heard there,
Jim
guys,
is no
was
longer
I plead the fifth.
Jim is no longer taking personal questions at this time. All questions can be rerouted to his lawyer.
And you never
I will
invited
not
me over.
mention anything that
I'm
might incriminate me.
offended. I'm offended, Jim. After coffee and pizza, you never told me.
Well, Chen, some things are private.
Oh, like
Yeah,
since when do we have private fucking conversations about anything in our fucking lives between us, Jim?
I have to ask a serious question here. What is a private conversation?
There isn't any such thing anymore.
Jim,
The one you have with yourself.
Let's talk about what Jim
in the
likes to
bathroom.
do when I'm around. Jim likes to watch guys hit on me and see if I'm going to rip their fucking balls off from behind the scenes. Okay, that's what Jim
You know
likes
what?
to do.
That would be a lot of fun, actually, to sit back and watch that.
You know,
Wandering into the dragon pit, they walked into the dragon pit and they leave them there. They're like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. And they want to see whose balls I'm going to rip off.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like throwing Christians to the lions, right? It's kind of the same concept.
You have to
So
put
instead of
yourself in the fire of Jen
instead
before
of-
you're
You know what?
accepted.
Instead of lions, it's a dragon, and instead of Christians, it's incels.
Yeah.
Jen, this Jen, this almost makes me want to do a thing where like you're having a conversation with someone and I just walk up, hit on you, whisper something in your ear, and you just go, all right, I gotta go, guys. Sorry, and just walk away.
God. No, we if we ever wind up like in the same physical place together, I will give you a look if I need to get the fuck out of there, and we're going to do this. Like you are.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to sit there. You're gonna give me a look, and I'm gonna walk up and be like, "Hey, baby, how's it going? Thank you for waiting for me."
Please. Oh yes.
Help me.
Thank you.
Yes, I will sit there and be like, sweetie, I've been looking all over for you.
Hi.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Enjoy yourself.
This is why
Right.
you're like one of my truest friends. Just to even think of that,
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like
I'm
that
definitely-
thing is good common sense to do, just generally.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I've ended it a couple of times actually.
See, but that's the thing.
Oh yeah,
like, I react
don't
too
mind-
quickly for that to even happen. Usually it's like, are you fucking kidding me? You think you literally have the dick to fucking approach me? Get the fuck out of my sphere. Like,
But Jen, if
Why
Russ,
would
is,
you do it?
if Russ is one of your truest friends, what does that make me, Jen? Jeez.
my bestie.
Makes you G's?
I mean, I'm
But
not a
it-
G's it. We already established
You
that
see-
earlier. That's Ocean.
No, but
I
wait,
mean,
wait,
see,
wait,
I-
wait, wait, wait,
internet
wait,
waifu.
say that again, Allie.
I said, well, I'm not a G's it. Like, we already established that earlier.
No, Ocean's a gremlin. That's just.
See, and the thing is I've
I mean, I
never,
guess Jen's
for
the
my
expert.
friends,
She's the one who breeds them.
for my friends, I never mind being the bailout, quote unquote, that's my boyfriend type of thing, because it's like, oh yeah, you're in a situation where that's not good. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I'm
Jim
coming in.
has-
Jim has watched me like in person swerve dudes and fucking rip dudes apart. Jim's watched me do it in person.
Yeah. By the
That
same
must be
token,
amusing.
I'm exactly the same way. If you
Mhm.
if a friend of mine needs a bailout, then yeah, I will tilt
I don't-
that windmill.
I don't
But-
care if it's a guy friend of mine who just really doesn't really. I will be the gay boyfriend for a minute. I'd be like, sweetie, there you are. I have been looking all over for you.
Yeah,
Like,
Jen-
I went to this one place and I just was, oh my god, it was
I
to
just
die
went to
for.
get us
Okay,
drinks. I just want to know what drink you wanted.
I want to know. Did you want them? Did you want the?
I'm pretty
Did you
simple
want the buttery
and easy,
nipple?
really.
But Jim will also. I think you went to, was it Oklahoma for the Unholy Trinity thing?
Yeah.
When I was in town? Jim
Yeah.
had promised to bring me back coffee because he knew he was going to be back after I was on Talk Heathen. And he's like, I forgot to grab coffee, so let's go. And he just like drags me to the coffee shop down the block and he's like, sit down, we're having coffee. Jim is
Right
one
in
of
the
the
corner?
best fucking people that like walks this earth. Seriously.
Well, thank
Jim's
you. I try.
fucking amazing.
I mean, if somebody ever needed saving from me, I would be horribly, horribly inappropriate about it, and it would almost not be funny. Like, hon, I'm so sorry. Like, the bad dragon that came in, it's only 5 inches around. I know you wanted 6, but I think they might have fucked up at the factory.
You've
I'm
been
sorry. Like,
snooping
can we
in my
fix
drawers
it?
again.
Of course.
I'm jealous.
What
I mean,
better- What else do you think I had to do?
I mean, sure, it is COVID. No, usually Allie's the one that has to save people from me. That's
Yeah, everybody, like, I get called in to be the adult in my server, which is a horrendous mistake, by the way.
They're like, Jen's burning the fucking village to the ground again.
Oh,
Everybody, you can't
Why don't
afford to
no one else
replace the
can?
buildings twice a day. At least just make it once a day. Like, we get halfway
Look.
through rebuilding.
Can I
Like,
get
we
a
have the
nap,
best
then?
building team on Earth, and we get halfway through rebuilding, and you're already fucking breaking that shit. Like, at least get the foundations down. At least let us have foundations. People
fine,
need
but-
roofs to sleep.
Can I take a nap for the second time for the day then? Can I get a nap in then?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, if you can sleep through all the wailing and gnashing of teeth.
Yeah.
So I'm just glad that
Of course I can. I'm a mother. Duh. Of course I can.
I'm just glad that they already understand that I'm not an adult in the server. That I'm just don't come to me
We're
for adult
children
things.
with bank accounts. That's all the fuck.
To be fair, Jen, though, in terms of horribleness, I will say this: the community thinks I'm a fuck of a lot nicer than I am. Jen, do you want to talk about like the fucking metaphor you used when it is very hard to piss me off, but if you manage to, you think Jen's bad.
Better be wearing fire retardant clothing.
It's kind of like if you can get through me, then you've got to deal with her.
The funny thing is I don't get mad.
I'll put it to you
I
this
just
way:
laugh
like
at
Jen's fire burns red, mine burns white. There ain't nothing fucking left
God,
in my
will somebody shut glass
See a
monster the
doctor
fuck
then.
up because I'm bored now.
Mine burns blue.
Yeah, Glass Monster,
I'm bored.
You're going a bit far, but
I'm bored.
I don't know where my fire is, because the thing is when people try to go off on me, I just sit there and make fun of them the entire time, and they're like, "Oh, I'm getting under your skin." I'm like, "Bitch, you're not even on my radar. Like this isn't even this is just child's play with me. You want to see me angry?
Hold up, dude. I've had dick that I had to get my taint stitched from. All right, shut the fuck up. I literally have a dildo I call Dr. Manhattan. Shut your mouth. Just stop. Because now you're just embarrassing yourself. Just stop.
We're about to hit the 2-hour mark.
Not you, baby.
Oh, you're just talking about people. Yeah.
That's just what happens.
Like, Jen, the metaphor you had used is like, when men get thrown at you, it's in the dragon pit. With me, you're getting thrown into the panther's cage.
That's like, if you could survive me, then you get Allie.
And I'll put it to you this way: when a jaguar is done with you, there ain't nothing left.
Rory, yeah, I've actually said that I'm a firearm owner. Good, be scared. You should be.
Oh, Rory, what do you mean? Rory?
I just love in the chat.
What?
But I was just saying that I just love it when people always think that that they're getting under my skin. I'm just like, that's cute.
No,
kid.
that's the thing. And everyone's like, "Oh, we pissed off frustrated atheists." I'm like, "No, you didn't."
No.
No.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. I'm like, he's in my fucking DMs now, and we're laughing at you. Like, no, you didn't.
Right?
like
a lot of things. Well, it's like I owe Neil's moderators an apology for pissing off Otangelo and poking at him enough to get him banned, but that was my intention.
Banned out? What did you do? What did you do?
Otangelo's a fucking nut bar.
So
Otangelo and his friends have an unreal obsession with my tits.
Well,
okay.
To be honest, they're men.
It's not restricted to them.
They are not.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Just they do? Come on.
No, but after that stream, I can officially claim the title of Atheist after that stream.
Atheist?
Atheist.
Yes.
I can now claim that title.
Yeah.
So now we've got an Atheist and a Skeptitits.
Skeptits and Atheist. Yeah.
Skeptits and Atheist. Yep.
Yeah.
I can now claim that.
Hang on.
And I'm just
rousing.
You have to email me that, because I'm just, every time I'm fucking done with somebody, I'm just gonna be like,
dick. Just dick.
Yeah, you realize you can draw one of your own, don't you?
Yeah, there you go.
Just...
What is that drawn on, Neil?
It's just I used to work at a place called Pacific Parts 13 years ago or 14 years ago, and I still have one of their notepads here. So, and I mark down who's been on the show and who I have to mention, stuff like that in the.
Okay.
Tweet. So it's just a notepad.
And then you just drew it. Yeah, okay.
So you drew a part on the Pacific Parts notepad. Got it.
I drew. There's a reason behind why that's there. Is it a different after party?
Titan, that's a good question.
Yeah,
okay, so correction, Hamable. I'm polytheist.
Polytheist. Neil, what's going on with your game?
I have the nickname in the community Poly Everything because I'm polyamorous. I'm a polytheist. I'm poly all the things.
You're
more
poly,
Anna. I am, and that's.
And polypenis. Does that count for anything? I don't know.
I
don't even know what that means.
I do have
but
polycystic
it sounded
ovarian
funnier in
syndrome,
my
which is a
head
pain
at the
in the
time.
ass.
Some snakes have.
Well, the thing is, Neil. Oh, go ahead.
Aliakai, if that's actually a pain in the ass, I think you need an anatomy lesson. Sorry.
No, it just means she picked the right partner.
Oh,
but Neil,
I don't know which one you complimented, but I will let them know.
All my love to them. Honey. All of them.
Oh lordy!
I will just let them try. I will just let them figure it out amongst themselves.
I say let them fight it out, and I want the video.
Is that what you call a backdoor compliment?
Jam.
Well,
Yes, that's all you get is
Better
jam.
of you.
it was a cheap shot. I took it. You know me.
I mean, like
long as
cheaper
it
than
wasn't a
me,
quick
and that's
shot.
a fucking low bar, Jim. Holy shit.
I could have gone cheaper.
That's a low fucking bar.
I think.
Oh.
Neil is just like, I can't even, on a scale of 1 to even, I can't.
Welcome to me and Jim in one place, everyone.
Jen, maybe a cheap shot.
I've been with you two
Jim-
before.
Hold on, what's up, Sam?
Jim, I'm. Oh, yeah. Go ahead,
Ooh,
Sam.
Neil, we
It
need
may
to
be
hear
a
the
cheap
story.
one, so long as it isn't a quick one. It needs to be a long time coming.
This is why Sam and I are friends. Sam fucking gets it, man. It's all about the fucking
Jim-
quality.
Jim, I don't care if this
I
is-
hadn't pegged Neil as the type, but still.
I did.
Jim, I don't care if this is.
Ali, just because you're not pegged Neil yet.
Why do you think Neil loves
Fair,
that
fair,
walking stick
fair.
so much?
Jim, I don't care if this is
She's not kidding.
I mean,
on
that
any
seems kinda
channel.
small. If I'm being invited to anything, that seems a little small.
We're easing him in. We're easing him in.
Oh, so he's not trained yet, is what you're telling me.
No, I haven't broken him.
That's what they said.
Like I was saying, Jim. If I don't care if this is on any show or any like channel, or if this is private, I just want you and I to talk because you seem like a guy that I could probably go and grab a fucking beer with and just shoot the shit.
Oh my god, you two would fucking
Jim,
love
absolutely.
each other. Holy shit! Like,
I
before-
prefer wine to beer, but I am an alcohol snob in general. But
Okay, well then we'll just go and grab drinks. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, drink whatever
That's
you want.
like you're the guy that I could probably grab a drink with and just
And-
shoot the fucking
So
shit.
I'm about to bring the whole fucking mood down because I used to be so much of a beer snob that I learned how to fucking brew, and then celiac happened.
No,
see,
there
no,
are beers
so
you
wait.
can drink without having to worry about
Jim,
this.
Yeah.
Are you and Russ gonna drink while I sit in the hot tub in my underwear and fucking shoot guys down in the dragon pit again? Is this gonna happen again? Are we gonna do this again?
This could definitely happen.
I'm trying to figure out where what the greater entertainment value is.
You have to.
I don't-
That
I think-
shit was funny as fuck.
I
when
think-
it happened, though.
I think me and Jim would sit there and be torn in between drinking and shooting the shit while watching you do your thing.
Oh, that's
you
exactly
know,
what it's for.
and
wanna
helping
be there, too.
to and firing the odd pot shot at him as well. And Aliakai, my apologies if I offended you in any way. I was not my intent.
She's my bestie. It takes a hell of a lot more to offend her than that shit.
I would rather.
If you offend me, you will know. First off, I will be British, and second, there's no way you won't.
British.
Oh no! She will. She will because I've heard
What
this.
does that
She
mean?
will. She will. She'll
I'm
tune shift like a
Well, she'll stand there
motherfucker.
and tut.
She
I
goes
would rather
British
err on the side
and
of caution.
Pine Snake, I spent the first 6 years of my life in Sheffield. My natural accent is not American.
She tone shifts like I do.
Yes.
Yeah, I've
Ali goes very
spent
British.
the first
special retired.
36 years of my life sort of like 30 miles north of Sheffield.
Mhm.
And when you get pissed off, I'm trying to figure out what a British person does other than tuts. Maybe invades somewhere.
Well, what I mean
Maybe
is that, like, the British portion of my audience, Sam included, have made a game out of figuring out all the fuckery in my fake American accent because apparently there are a bunch of tells.
It's a whole
There
bunch
are.
of shit.
Oh, you
great.
just get pissed
Tell
in a
how
British
annoyed you
accent,
are.
right? Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, what I mean when I get pissed, I actually talk the way that I naturally do at home.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
and I actually heard her accent one time by accident because she thought she had muted herself, and she was talking to I think Dana at the time, and then all of a sudden I guess she looked back at her computer and she was like, "Oh, I didn't mute myself." I was like, "No, you did not."
First time I was in
Hey, Randolph.
VC with Ali, we ended up talking about Ali's fish, and when Ali gets very passionate, we just slip straight into Sheffield.
Hey Neil, what happened to you?
Well, it's a big hole to slip into.
Hi.
Hang on, I want to see. No, this one here. Warlord Pliskin. I was going to share mine, but I guess nobody's feeling very Catholic tonight.
Earlier they said let's have everybody share their most embarrassing fetish.
Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan.
Warlord,
Paul
Ryan.
Paul Ryan.
Wow. Do you have a deconversion story to tell? Because you're welcome to come on and tell it.
Paul Ryan and Hassan Piker are probably my two most embarrassing fetishes.
Humiliation.
Mine was llamas and throw pillows, but no.
I gotta say, I was never big into humiliation, but if Jen started just humiliating me out of nowhere, I think I'd be a little bit more comfortable with that.
No, my shameful fetishes are Paul Ryan and Hassan Piker. Those are my. Yeah.
We are now 20 minutes over when you said you wanted to go, Neil. Neil is just like, I'm enjoying the company way too much.
Yeah, it's what happens when you have good company. Is you don't give a shit after this. Like, whatever.
He's resigned to the fact that his team's going to lose and it's not worth going to watch.
You just shush over there.
Hockey is just shit, and why is he bothering?
Hey Neil, I hope your sports ball team sports as well.
Whoa.
Sports as well.
Bye.
He's like fucking guns.
Nobody pisses off the hockey gods.
I will say one thing. My only time experiencing a hockey game, I went to go see the Army's hockey team go after somebody else. I don't remember.
The Army has a hockey.
Oh, the Army they have a football team for sure. I don't know.
So the Army
all I know is that
the Army football team is West Point. West Point has a football team. I don't know that they've got a hockey team.
Well, let's just say that I was in the Army and they had tickets for people to go watch if they wanted to, and I went with some people. But and I was pretty sure it was an Army team because why else did they have the tickets? But anyways,
I stand corrected.
Capitalism, briberism.
I'm looking at the West Point hockey schedule as we speak for 2019-2020.
Yeah,
and they're overall 17-4-3, conference 14-11-3. So I stand corrected. The Army does in fact have
this. Yeah, this was in December, and this was in Augusta, Georgia, and we went out there to watch the team, and me and this other guy who we just got to AIT. We weren't allowed to smoke, but we were off post for one, and for two, they didn't have any sergeants or anybody there to stop us, so we went outside and smoked. And as we're outside smoking in uniform, somebody knocked on the window. We looked over, and this woman laughingly was flipping us off. And I was like, "Oh, okay then."
Is that a?
And we just went on about our. Yeah, right. Is this a threat?
If you were private, you probably did think she was trying to sleep with you. So, right down to your dog tags on your neck. You were like, if I jiggle my dog tags enough, she really will want to sleep with me.
Look.
But
I'm feeling personally attacked right now. I'm feeling
right.
I'm feeling personally attacked right now. I'm going to let you know. But anyways,
next time, Russ? Should I just?
Yeah, next time, just fucking stab me.
Hey, Russ. I used to just go across the border. I was stationed in El Paso. So all we had to do is go across the border, and your haircut gave it away, right? So, yeah, I mean, that didn't even have to flash that dog tags. Just had to go across the border with a haircut.
Yeah, and the thing is so you said you were in El Paso, so
Fort Bliss.
What base is ever? Fort Bliss. To this day, they still sit there and tell everybody who goes on 4 days, do not go across the border because if you do, we cannot help you.
Don't go to war.
We cannot help you.
Don't go to Warzoo. Yeah.
Yeah, they tell you not to
they say, yeah, because they said if you go over there, we cannot help you.
No.
Point blank period.
However,
and
if you don't go too far across the border, you can run faster
than
the local cops to get across, because once you get across halfway across the bridge, you're in U.S. territory, and whereas cops can't touch you. Now, I'm not going to say how I know that, but I can say
we're not going to say anything that's going to incriminate us around here.
And I can also say that at the time I was in, the haircut and the build was all you really needed to get either direction across the border. You didn't actually need to show ID or passport.
Quick question.
When I was in. Yeah.
Quick question. For what you did, apparently, is there a statute of limitations on that? Is that why you're scared to tell us?
Yes, there is, and Jim is no longer in, therefore he cannot be held under UCMJ action, so it is fine.
Oh,
and
one of the most
93. I got out 93. So yes.
One of the most fucked up things about UCMJ though is like when you get out, they tell you have like a 2 to 4 day period where anything you do, you can still be classified under UCMJ action. And so I was like, and whenever they told me that, all I kept thinking was, and I'm staying my ass in the house for the next few days.
Well, the thing is, I'm thinking more about under Mexican law. Do they have a statute of limitations where they can fuck you on?
I don't know that they actually identified me.
So like,
identify you.
So from a certain point of view, the army haircut in build, which I no longer have, obviously, even at 5'11" and 220 pounds, wide to the shoulders, it would be really, really hard to identify that group of people running across, because once one U.S. soldier starts running across the border, the rest of them tend to follow, just on general principles. It might be a good idea to get the hell out of Dodge.
That's not even just in the border or across the border type of thing. That's just anywhere in the military, like wherever you are. If you see one soldier running,
you just go.
You run.
Yeah, everybody goes.
Sounds about right for the American military.
Although there was an exception when I was in, and one of the bars we went to was down in a basement, and all of a sudden we all kind of look up at the same time and realize that the only people in the bar are U.S. soldiers. And we all kind of take the same sniff and we go, who the hell let off the CS grenade in here? And then we all kind of wandered out. Not even the bartenders were in the bar. Somebody had dropped a CS grenade
Jim, real quick,
in the bar.
I'm going to get going because I got to stretch this nerve. Like, I've been sitting on it for 2
All
hours.
right.
Thank you so much for having me.
I honestly probably should call, like, if I have any say in it, I probably should call a close to the after party as well, because I've been in my chair too long and my back has been killing me.
Oh, Lee, then do what you got to do. Like, that's for sure. And it's almost 8:00, and we're already. I think there's 12 minutes left in the first period, so I've still got some game time to happen.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say before I left, Jim, great having you jump in, man, because I've been wanting you to jump in for a while. Because
it's nice to meet you, by the way, because I think we've spoken kind of ish once, but I've never actually gotten a chance to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you as well, by the way, Pine Snake.
Yeah, nice to meet everybody I haven't met before, and hopefully we can do it again soon.
Yeah, been nice to meet you
for sure.
Well.
Yeah, because if you guys didn't see the episode, because dude, I had so much fun with you, Jim, on our episode that we did together. Go over to my channel and look up the episode with Jim Barrows, because we had I think it was a great chat and a fucking awesome after party. It was a lot of fun.
I might need to watch that myself to remember what I said.
Well, and for those of you who haven't checked out my channel, Neil has an interview in the Xenia Bridge playlist that was one of the most ADHD things that has happened on my channel, but was also absolutely glorious. We laughed our asses off. It lasted a good almost 2 hours, and we had a ton of fun. And we talked about allyship. So for all y'all that have anything to say about like me talking about anti-theism, I've said all of this stuff to Neil before, and we talked about it at length on that episode, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good episode. That was a good episode.
Yeah, it was. And remember, allyship is far superior to hating everybody. It's much.
We have 1,000 things we can agree on. One we can disagree on. Let's focus on what we can agree on. Because the one thing we don't agree on ultimately doesn't make that much of a difference unless you're using it to be a douchebag.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Don't be a douchebag.
Yeah. Well, I say that from the 80s point of view, and we probably shouldn't.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, the nice version,
I'm an 80s guy too, so I'm in line with that.
The nice version of that is the tagline for my channel, which is "We're stronger together." But don't be an asshole is a pretty good fucking equivalent.
Yeah. Exactly. Don't be an asshole.
Exactly. It boils down to that. Exactly that. You can do whatever you want.
The only type of
don't be a dick.
The only type of asshole you can be and be accepted is me. I'm an asshole and I'm accepted, but the thing is As I said to everybody in the
are
server,
you?
I'm just your type of asshole.
This is
okay.
Damn,
Someone's been watching too much of.
Oh no, you've been in my
Die Hard.
after parties before.
Who?
Sam.
What was that, Neil?
You've been in one of my after parties, at least one of my after parties before.
No, this is the first time I've been on a stream ever.
Wait, whoa! Are you sure?
Neil popped a cherry.
Yeah, of course you're sure. You're you, and you would probably know that far more than I would.
He's not just positive. He's HIV positive.
I've messaged you twice on Twitter, and I've been around at Alien Ocean servers for a bit. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
Sam
it?
has a fixture.
Wow. I'm like honored
who
here.
Started the British cult of trying to figure out all the ways I fuck up my American accent.
So not only is this your cherry of being on a stream, but also your face reveal as well.
Yeah. So to do that again, hi, and my head is high up enough that you can't see my boobs, so we're all good.
Ah, shit.
I will go
like
on camera
the
once.
dress you got going on there with the pentagram. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one of my friends who is just joined the server, Ali's server last week, helped me get it because we went out and like spent 400 quid on clothes.
Wow! Holy cow!
I mean,
in Canadian money, that's like $850 million, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of US dollars, it equates to about 530.
That's still impressive.
Oh, damn. Yeah, there's only been one time I ever spent money on clothes, like for an actual outfit. And that was when I was in the Army because the guys were going to take me out for my 21st birthday. They said, "What are you going to go in?" And I was wearing a T-shirt, pair of blue jeans, and my Army boots.
Oh,
I was like, this? And they're like, no. He's like, no. We're going to take you. Yeah, he said, we're going to take you to the PX, and we're going to get you some actual clothing.
Oh,
I was
so
like,
in PX dollars, $500 is about $700 to $1,000 US. Because PX is usually good stuff and cheap.
Yeah. I spent like $100 and some odd dollars, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the PX is cheap and then good stuff. It's not Walmart cheap.
No.
We're gonna
But
fuck
you
off right down another goddamn rabbit hole if we stay on this.
Well,
just so y'all know.
I'm
you gotta
another
think-
level of ADHD, Ali. It's fine.
Well, the,
You gotta
the
think,
reason
though-
that I'm saying that though is because I'm in pain.
Yeah. We should probably therefore allow you to get off because you need to fucking look after yourself.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Although she's in pain, she's probably not getting off anytime soon.
Yeah, not for a bit. No, I have a herniated disc. Like it's right on the border between the lumbar region and the mid spine. It's yeah. I slipped on the bridge to my house a few months ago. For folks who followed me on the channel that I used to work on, I talked about when that happened. I had herniated a disc in my neck and the one in my mid spine. The one in my neck, I wasn't able to get enough PT to help fix it. But the one in my mid spine is right in that spot where if I'm sitting for too long, not laying or standing or walking, it hurts like fuck. And because I got COVID back in like March, April-ish around there, I like basically I had to quit my PT midway through, and then my insurance was like, "No, we're not going to cover it no more because you missed 4 appointments," even though I canceled those 4 appointments because I had fucking COVID. So yeah,
Insurance sucks so bad.
my doctor's gone to bat for it, but now we have the problem of there's 1 car and 3 people, and like one of them can't get a guaranteed day off so that I can make sure to make it to my appointments.
You.
Yeah.
What part of the country are you in?
Washington.
State.
Yeah, I figured. People
Yeah,
who
like
live in
not having
my
a
neighbor.
car is a major fucking problem here. Like the public transit system is atrocious, and when you're talking about getting to and from like a PT appointment, I would be in way too much pain to be able to get on ride a bus that long. It is a 10-minute drive. It is a 35 to 45-minute long bus ride.
Yeah, because U.S. public transit sucks.
Oh, where I live, since it's rural.
Jim.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Well,
I said public transit sucks everywhere.
And what I was saying is because I live in a part of Texas that's more rural based than it is city based. We don't have any public transit out here.
What part of Texas are you in? Because I'm in Austin, obviously, but
Yeah, I live over close by Galveston.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be down there this weekend.
Oh, will you?
I'm down there every weekend I can get. Yeah, I bought a boat 2 weeks ago. So I'm going sailing down in Galveston Bay as often as I can.
Oh, well, we will definitely, when you come down here, try to have to get together.
Yeah, definitely.
Have to try to get together? Is that what you meant to say?
Yes, have to try to get together.
Yeah, well, it's Texas.
You could do it.
Look, it's Texas. I mean, we may be able to. Yeah. We may be able to. We may not be able to. I mean, who knows?
Right. So,
yeah, remember that rabbit hole that you were talking
Sam,
about?
Sorry. You're not ugly. What would ever give you that idea?
I mean, it's ugly mug is just a common British phrase, but it's also a self-deprecating joke because dysphoria.
Oh, fair enough. But I personally don't think you're ugly. So there you go.
I don't either.
Fair. I mean, I get told a lot to shut up. In fact, I made one self-deprecating comment the other day, and then I got 6 individual DMs from people on the server.
Sam, shut up. You're valid.
Yeah, pretty much.
People are not okay.
Yeah,
People are not allowed to self-deprecate in my server. Like, you will get an entire love bomb from my fucking server if you.
Oh no,
if you try.
I self-deprecated IRL just in front of someone from the server, and they put it on the server that I just self-deprecated.
Yeah, don't do that.
Because this, again, like, it is illegal to self-deprecate on my server because everybody is loved, everybody is valid. You will get, like, one of my mods found out the hard way that if you do it often enough, you will get bombed with memes about how valid you are.
Yes,
exactly. It's just like Pigwin, who apparently is
valid.
You are valid.
Yeah.
Yep. Favorite letter that R.
Yeah.
Right before C.
Yeah, self-talk is the hardest to overcome, and that is just a really, really bad idea.
I use self-depreciating humor from time to time.
I do it, but the thing is it backfires with me because people what they do is I'm the piece of shit, and they're like, yeah, you are a piece of shit.
That's not
I'm
self-depreciating humor.
Oh.
That's literally like I throw comedy and make it into a joke. Basically.
Yeah, there's a difference between self-deprecating internal dialogue and self-deprecating humor, right?
Right. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the dialogue that you need to do your best to eradicate. And granted, it is the hardest.
Fair enough.
But it is also the most damaging. We're harder on ourselves than our friends ever will be, and we need to remember that and avoid being that. Critic. So
yeah.
And I'm very much my own worst critic. Don't even worry about it. But
yeah. Well, whenever I did my little clip for Ally show, I honestly forgot how much I hate hearing my voice. And then I heard it, and I was like, oh my God.
You're not the only one.
Terrible.
Wait.
Yeah.
Inside head voice, Neil. Inside head voice.
But people kept saying, oh, no, you did fine. You did great. I'm just like, listening to my voice, and I'm like, oh my God, you sound like
so
shit.
Guys, this is the 4th time. I am actually going to duck out at this point because I need to go stretch my back out and lay down for a bit. Thank you so much for having me on, Neil. It was wonderful. I had a good time, and I'd be looking forward to chatting with you again.
You bet. Anytime. You can jump into any of my after parties. Anytime. That goes for everyone, by the way. If you're into them, you can jump in anytime you want.
I probably should, because it's been a hot fucking minute since I've been back on your channel.
That's true. Basically, Allie, if you're going to take off, I'll tell you what. Yeah, we've gone 2.5 hours almost. So anyone wants to, I'll tell you what. Everyone show their shit out, and then we'll call it a night.
Well, you guys can find me pretty easily. The link was in the description of my interview.
Yes.
But on Twitter, I go by Aliakai, spelled the same as on the screen. It's Aliakai, not Aliakai, for all of you guys who seem to miss that there's an A there. But there's also my YouTube channel. I started it about 3 months ago. I've been surprised at how well it's been doing, but I talk about polytheist stuff. I talk about allyship stuff. I occasionally dunk on Christians, but I do it from a pagan perspective, philosophically and theologically. For example, the 2 videos that I think are my most popular as far as dunking on Christians are, one of them is can we depend on divine inspiration? In which case, I, from a polytheist perspective, grant that the Bible is divinely inspired, and then see where that takes us on our, path to truth. And the other one is, do pagans worship demons? In which I go into the history of the term daimon and how the term demon actually came to be, and why it became misinterpreted, and how in antiquity, ancient Jewish scholars actually got heavily influenced by Christians, and that's why it's even used in Judaism today. So, like, if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, I mostly do scholarly things, and I talk about Hellenist stuff, and I do a weekly live show where we hang out and we talk about allyship.
With Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Paise?
Not much to chill. However, I may have a video coming out in the next few days. Response to Eric Ovind on whether it's ethical to indoctrinate kids. So that's hopefully coming out in the next few days.
That sounds like it. I got to tune in for that one for sure. And no, it's not, in my opinion.
That's my take, but there's a bit more to it. But yeah.
Yeah, okay. Of course, we're going to nutshell it for this. But
no, it's not just whether it's okay. It's the going through the reasoning he gives for why he thinks it is.
Oh yeah.
So
tear him a new one or 3. Russ?
Well, you can find me on Twitter, where I start a bunch of dumpster fires and pretty much set Twitter on fire. I'm going to be on. It is true. I'm going to be on Allie and Jen's show on Monday, where we're going to go into a bunch of different topics. I don't do anything much on my channel, but however, Allie has got me to start writing a script. Yeah, there's still a few good ones on there, but Allie's got me to actually start writing out a script about allyship, and that's going to come out whenever I stop procrastinating.
I mean, you give me credit, but honestly, you're just sick and tired of having to do anti-scientism or fucking magic scientism theater.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's for those who don't know. That's a server thing on Discord.
Scientism.
Yeah, it's called Mystery Scientism Theater, and we go across everybody. Yes, and it's just like Mystery Science Theater, where we pretty much I read off the different comments and stuff like that are left on Allie's videos, and I go through them and I make up funny voices, make up funny names for them, and we all critique them and figure out why the fuck they're wrong. And a lot of them, of course, they use scientism, which is, making science evolve in things that, yes, science. You're using science in aspects where science doesn't belong. And so they're using science.
You mean like supernatural?
Yeah, things like that. Not only supernatural, but just things where science doesn't belong in general, like philosophy and all sorts of other areas. That they're using.
Whoa.
What I mean by that is not necessarily what.
Science is a branch of
philosophy. I don't think you know what you mean. Exactly.
Yes, science is a branch of philosophy. Science is a branch of philosophy. But it doesn't belong in all branches of philosophy, and people try to use
none of them do
in all branches. Exactly, but they try to use science in all branches of philosophy. And it's like this is a philosophical question. Mainly anti-theism.
Neil, go check my comments section.
Yeah, go check her comment section.
Okay, fair point.
Yep,
fair point.
Yeah, so
250 of them.
Yes. And so they're using science in areas that it's invalid, really. And so that's why it's called scientism. And so that's what I do there, is pretty much just make fun of people.
Russ does scientism.
Yes, I does the scientism. I does the scientism.
All right.
Russ is a heretic that keeps forgetting that he got his memo months and months ago that he's supposed to hate polytheists.
Yeah.
They revoked his card.
Hate is bad, people. Hate is bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jim,
but, God's not real.
Right. I'm still waiting for my check from, is it Soros that's meant to be paying us all?
That's right. We're all still waiting for that one, man.
Yeah.
Well, you talked about it. Now it's never coming.
Yeah, that's right. No, that's not right. Anyway, Jim, you're next, my friend.
Yeah. So I am on Facebook and Twitter as myself. I am more on Facebook than anything else. I'm also a host on.
You're not a moron.
I didn't say I was a moron. I said I'm on Facebook more than Twitter.
Oh,
yeah. You called him a Mormon.
Yeah, no.
No, he's not a Mormon either.
Yeah. Probably the bottle of wine is causing me to not enunciate my words correctly. But I am a co-host on the Atheist Experience. I'll be on every roughly 4 weeks, depending on how the rotation works out. I'm also a co-host on the Nonprofits. And I was a co-host on Atheist Vanguard, but that's been rolled into Nonprofits. We will be doing new episodes of Nonprofits soon. I don't know what soon means, although we did have a Nonprofits host meeting today. So maybe within the next month, we will actually get back to producing regular episodes for Nonprofits.
Like I was like, soon.
Yeah.
It's like, how soon is soon? Soon.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's about the same time as Jesus coming back.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have a couple problems with the way we do Nonprofits, since it is roundtable, 3 people talking at the same time, given the software that we use. But anyway, and I do have a YouTube channel, but I haven't put anything on it in probably 20 years. And what was on it was back when I was studying, the beginning of my studying of historical European martial arts, specifically Italian Renaissance swordplay. But so it'll be really, really old and a really crappy video. So that's me.
Yes, I remember when I was setting up our chat, I went to your YouTube channel. I go, there's not a lot on there, but I'll throw that in there anyway. So I wonder how many people went and watched that old video.
I got a few more subscription that I was actually shocked at. I occasionally throw around some ideas of doing some stuff, but I haven't found a niche yet. Although I think I may have found one, and I may do stuff eventually, but
cool.
Yeah, there'll be an announcement and stuff on that.
Would you be interested in collabing on shit, Chip?
I'm always interested in collabing on shit with people who I can have a reasonable conversation with.
Well, then I'm out.
Well, no, you're not. No. But like Otangelo's out. In fact,
you're right.
The whole thing between him and I today was all about me saying, "Hey, no, I'm not really interested," because he asked me like a couple of weeks ago, and I finally got around to answering him.
So you'll be badgering people like Darth Dawkins for an interview then?
I don't really badger people. If you want me to talk, and I will be more than happy to do that, provided you're an honest interlocutor who is willing to have a conversation.
Oh, that's Darth Dawkins out then.
Yeah.
No, he's not one of those.
Yeah. I want to have a conversation, and I want to move my knowledge and forward. I don't want to move it backwards.
Excellent way to put it.
So that's kind of what I'm looking for. That's one of the reasons why I do ACA, why I do AXP, and why I do Nonprofits, is to actually learn something I didn't know before. And I can honestly say that most of the hosts that I interact with, we all have the same thing. We're actually looking for the convincing argument. So
Yep.
we just haven't heard it. Still waiting. Still waiting.
When did we come into existence? Almost now they're figuring out 300,000 years ago or something like that.
Well, yeah,
give or take.
Depends on how you want to look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as Homo sapiens in general, maybe. See, there's still debate on that too.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we've been around for a while.
Yeah.
The earliest.
Still no evidence.
The earliest concrete evidence we have of Homo sapien being around is 120,000 years ago.
Something.
However, that's kind of a transitional. It's kind of a transitional fossil rather than what we'd say is us
It's
now.
modern.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
But that transition could have been over a 200,000 year period.
Could
All right, guys. Like I love science talk, but I am actually ducking out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. But like, my body is just not letting me stay.
Don't stay.
You go. Look after
Don't
yourself.
have to stay.
Thanks,
Take
Al.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys for hanging with me. Like, it was a wonderful after party. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's been good.
All right, have a good night, guys.
All right, Ellie. Real quick before we get on to Sam, just answer Nate Munson. 29 M&Ms.
That's right. Yes.
Well, what happened was during one of the other live streams that were in, or that somebody was doing, I think it was actually on the Xenia Bridge. I started saying that from now on, anytime someone asks me how many M&Ms, I'm just gonna make up a random number. And so Nate has brought that over to this stream. So
okay,
how to answer that question?
Fair enough. All right, Sam, chill out whatever you need to.
Okay, I have a Twitter where I do three things. I get into arguments, scream into the void, and act as the void, screaming back at my friends. I, in theory, have a YouTube channel in the works, but that might take several months. However, I will take a moment to shill for people who have not, because they left earlier. Jen has the Atheist Wind Down. Go check her out. That's
I've been on that too, I think.
But also, Ocean and Wolf have Ocean Keltoy and Wolf the Red, respectively. Go and check them out. And Callan has Transgarda, which you should also go and check out. And those are all
Great
the ones
channel.
I remember.
Ocean's got a channel of his own, and he's got Hammered Out with Cirrus as well.
With Cirrus the Skeptic, yes.
Yes. Who you should also watch if you're not already doing so, because Cirrus is great.
Yeah, Cirrus is awesome. One of the funniest memories.
One of the videos I did 2 or 3 days ago that was really raw and really moving. It was about a young child that was removed from TikTok and constantly misgendered by the mother.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So definitely go check that one out, and there's links to help where you can. Definitely do that one.
Yep.
I would also say go check out his video about pretty much the pseudo crap that people pull about the 1350 stuff. That's a very good in-depth video that he did.
Also, the cycles of fascism that they did with Godless Cranium.
Yes,
that's always
that was very good.
Watching. Yeah,
actually, Godless
and
Cranium.
while we're at
it too.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say while we're at it, Godless Cranium also needs help. Being evicted by end of next month, I think.
Wait,
it is.
What? Mike never told me anything about that.
It's all over Twitter, dude. He's got a GoFundMe going and everything.
Yeah, he's
shit. I got to do something.
Yeah,
pretty much my music in his intro and outro.
Long story short, what happened was the house he's living in, the landlord's selling it, and so they're like, you've got to get out.
It's been bought.
Yeah.
So the new owners want to move in, and they've given him notice, and now he's trying to get somewhere outside.
Is this in the U.S.?
Canada.
No, this is in Canada.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, all right, never mind.
Yeah.
I will get in touch with them. I had no idea, so I will definitely get in touch with them.
And if you cannot actually contribute any money to him, go watch the shit out of his videos and try to help. Well, not you. I'm just saying people in general. If you can't go in and help him out monetarily wise, go watch the shit out of his videos and get those views up. So that way, I mean, it's not much, but it'll help out something.
It all helps. Become a patron. Yeah. I'm a patron. So
also just highlighting that there is a GoFundMe as well can help. Reposting it. You may not be able to give, but one of your friends might be able to.
Exactly. Yeah. Sharing is caring, like they say.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, guys. You guys are troopers. You made it all the way to the end.
We did.
It's not hard.
The end is the best bet.
Now that Jen's gone, you're right. I had to loop it all the way back around.
That joke made me flaccid.
That took some balls.
It was a long time coming.
So much for monetization.
I really think we got shafted here.
This is a real slippery slope we're going down.
Not if it's Ben Shapiro's.
Well, you had to ruin it, didn't you? Jeez.
Oh, of course I did.
Way to go,
look,
Pine Snake.
Look, the good times had to dry up sometime.
Yeah,
Just keep your legs shut. I mean, your mouth shut.
I mean, if we were thinking about monetization, it's going to be a bit tight.
Exactly. Thank you. Wah wah wah.
Wah, wah,
Yeah,
wah.
there you go.
We're just looking these at the back door, aren't we?
Uh-oh. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I didn't be an asshole and bring that up.
Yeah.
With that comment, we just have to grin our teeth and bear it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Enough all of you. All right. Thanks to my guest of honor tonight, Allie, who just left, as you guys saw. She's awesome. Go and sub to her channel. There's a link in the original interview that I did, and you can stalk her on Twitter as well. Now we've got the COVID thing going on right now, guys. So remember to be safe and be well, and above all, be kind to each other. If you dig what I do on the show, there are multiple links. You can help out the show down below. And if you are fresh out of belief systems of some kind and you're having problems, I also have links to help you out down below as well, and as well as in the original interview as well. So I say as well way too many times. Anyways, so until next time, guys, the new one that I've got for the after parties now, like the late, great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And we'll see you guys next time.
Jumanji.
Rock hard nipples.